Horseshoes.
Horseshoes.
Oh, good.
Are we starting?
Oh, we are?
You just started? Alright, new rule. Eric's not in charge of starting the stream anymore.
Why would you do that?
Alright, we're going back.
Amateur hour over here.
I hope everything's sounding okay, because we were having some... Oh, shit.
Did you really turn it off?
Turn it back? Yeah, we're on.
Yeah, no, he turned it back to the animation and then back to us.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, so
Jesus.
one of our viewers are saying that it's very loud.
Is it very loud?
That's
Two
fair.
of them are saying it's very loud.
I'm sorry.
That's fair. Listen, we've been having some audio problems. I'm gonna level with you.
Very,
viewer.
very loud.
I'm gonna level with you.
So
viewer.
should we turn it down then?
We're gonna
We don't know
level with
what's
you
happening
for a little bit.
At any moment.
You guys might just want to set your volume a little bit lower than normal because we've been having a lot of issues with our audio, and I think this is just like the normal thing that we're gonna do now. Probably.
Admittedly, we got new equipment, and we've been trying to set that up because we've introduced about 4 new things into the stream.
All at once.
18 hours of audio engineering.
I've been trying to level the audios since about 5 o'clock. So,
So should we all just talk quieter?
This is
Is our ASMR episode?
No ASMR episodes, please. We can all just back off our little voices, you know.
Just don't yell this time.
No yelling.
you guys are fine.
Is there like a master volume something?
Let us
on there?
know.
There
is
Who's bad?
Ruby
Oh,
is
so
very
Ruby, you're
loud.
very,
Ruby is
very
very loud. Maybe
Maybe
just push
How's
Yeah,
how's
turn the game
Grandma?
down.
Tell me.
Turn everything down.
I'm so
He's
interested.
mic 1.
Sometimes I talk like this. Sorry.
Gosh, gosh, Sora. Alright, talk again, Ruby.
Is Ruby still loud? Is Ruby still loud? I forgot to do the voice.
I'm sorry that this is what's happening to you live.
Yeah,
watching this
everybody,
show.
thank you for helping us.
Oh man.
I want to play a character that has Goofy's voice.
But listen, it's worth it because if you follow us tonight, something cool will happen because we updated stuff.
We have our alerts on.
Wink
so-
or sub, wink or give
Give us
1
the
cent
bits.
of the bit. Something cool might happen.
Who knows? You know?
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna keep this volume then, yeah?
Yeah, no, just speak at your Ruby voice.
Excellent, thank
Yeah.
God. It's time for soft boy hours.
Zane says
Right
Zane, you're
now.
harder to hear.
We didn't change anything about Zane. Zane's just
I
quiet.
just haven't been talking.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, Charles.
Donkey.
Thank you, Sidara Believer.
Oh, that's Rachel.
How does Pam sound? Because the microphone is really close.
The microphone's right up on top.
It's right up on my face.
I hope does it pop up? I hope so.
Okay.
Yeehaw.
So, Christian,
Yes.
do you want to kick us off?
Yeah, we'll just kick it off. So, hello everyone. Welcome to Dungeons and Degenerates. Sorry about the whole audio mess that we're having right now. We've been
It's fine.
testing some new equipment.
We're doing it live.
Yeah, apparently. But just some quick little shout outs here. Monday night, some other great Dungeons and Dragons streams. This is game night. They play 7:30 Eastern time. They're going through a Dungeon of the Mad Mage campaign. On Tuesdays, we have Loot Die Repeat at 7 Eastern time as well. And on Wednesdays, we have Misadventures League at 7 Pacific Standard Time. So there's some awesome other Dungeons and Dragons streams you guys should all check out. As well as we want to give a big shout out and thanks to Collegiate Goth for actually subscribing to us. One of like the first, people to really do that. And we're eternally grateful. So thank you very much. We actually have like our hopefully our alerts popping up
They're
now
popping up.
soon. They
Yeah.
are? Oh, great, awesome. All right. Well, if that's everything else, I shall just get into the recap here. So, a lot happened last time. There was an attack on the city of Wolvorievka, in which the party had got stuck in the middle of. And after having killed a demon, seemingly, raising the town and causing destruction, one of this demon's companions...
Is it,
Chase
real
after
quick,
them.
just from a
Yes.
D&D standpoint, is it a demon or a devil?
Well, devil, sorry, I keep calling him demon, but devil.
Cool.
Fiend, I'll just say fiend.
It's a fiend.
Went down to Georgia.
And after that point, the party had decided to just get the hell out of there. So, unfortunately, unfortunately, riding on horseback, Zane and Miles had got caught up with one of the other devils there, catching up with them. And after having sort of a scuffle of sorts, trying to either escape or take down this devil, Zane had seemingly called forth some sort of being in which these black tar-like wings appeared from behind him, as well as his entire form and visage sort of shifting and changing into something that's not like him, as well as Miles seemingly having transformed partially into a type of beast, traveling through there to try and escape as well. But after that whole giant mess, you all managed to get out of it alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make your way back to the tower, in which you trying to reconvene and regroup, and Zane getting, I guess, involuntarily captured by the leader of...
Is there a voluntary capture?
That's true.
Is abducted.
Abducted.
I think a voluntary capture is surrendering, right?
Involuntary capture?
Voluntary capture is
voluntary
surrendering.
capture. Surrender.
Yes, yeah.
But from the leader of Wolverievka, who is she's
Bear lady.
yeah, bear lady, General. I'm actually totally blanking here.
Questionable bear lady.
Krylova. Or Nivka.
Kirilova Nitka.
Yeah.
And after interrogation and talking, you realize that they've been having, issues with these demons here, and they needed your help into finding whoever belongs in the tower outside the city walls. And having Zane and the rest of the party there, Ruby, Zed, and Nyx, lead you all back to the tower. You all reconvened and realized that Miles, your teacher, helped General Nitka form these defenses of the wall and form these magical constructs that help protect the lands in which you live. And there's a reason now for General Nitka to find Celine, as you have been searching for her as well. And you found some letters in a secret hidden room in your tower stating that your teacher had gone to Kalrem, the nation south, and specifically the city of Pontergos. As you all decided to take on this task from Nitka to go find Miles' teacher, gave you a lot of, some travel money, some items in which to help, and you've all set out and made your way to Kalrem itself. So, right now, from the map, you are heading from Wolverievka down to Broken Fork. That's the seemingly the traveling road there. So, first day out. You're there in your cart. Everything's packed up and ready to go. You have all your items there. Miles, you know that tonight is that night.
Alright. Okay.
It's kind of stewing in your head as you are all preparing to leave. And as you head on the cart and start beginning your journey, you notice Grandma come out of the random trees and forest line through that area, and she all meets up with you.
Grandma!
Hi!
It's been so long, Grandma. Everything happened while you were...
It's been like a day and a
It's
half.
only been like a day
She
and a
checks
half.
her watch. Oh, well, glad to see you're okay.
Did you get attacked by demons?
No,
Well, devils. Yes?
neither.
Devils, I think.
Okay, that one. You weren't attacked by any? A
No.
whole bunch attacked the tower, and they broke the walls, and we had to fight them, and then we went to...
Why'd you fight
Because
them?
they were trying to kill us.
Why were they trying to kill
Because they
you?
wanted to find Celine.
Who's Celine?
Miles' teacher.
Who's Miles?
That one.
Oh, I remember you. Okay.
Where have you been?
In the ground.
Like, actually in the ground?
Oh, yes, I had to make a small detour in the Underdark. Stop a big fight. between some ruffians and some other ruffians.
How'd that go?
It went well. They gave me the stick, and she pulls out a quarter staff with like gnarled underdark roots. And she's just like, nice enough.
It's a nice stick.
It's a very nice stick.
Is it magical? The stick?
Not that I know
Pretty
of.
clear question, right?
Yeah, no, I get it, Pam, but I don't know. Nothing's happened with it yet.
As you look at it, it just looks like a very long, gnarled root piece of a tree of some sort. Very gray, but little pockmarks within it seem to be a small little bioluminescence kind of glowing through as you place it through the shadows.
Well, it's a very cool stick.
Well,
Grandma.
thank you,
It's
yes.
a very good stick.
There's some sort of big clan family feud down there, so I helped one side, but the other side wasn't happy about that, and now it's done. They just stopped fighting. Ceasefire is the best fire. Unless it's cold out, then it's real fire.
Are they dead, Grandma?
No!
Nice job.
So you went
I was
underground,
hunting.
went underground,
Yeah.
stopped a civil war. Sounds like it, kind of, maybe.
That's a big title, but kind of.
Civil war thing happening. Battle. Feud.
Who was fighting?
Who was fighting?
There are two, big families in the Underdark.
Like families of what? Of like mushrooms?
Oh, no, these were more like people.
Oh.
Like people that live underground?
I think one was like a bunch of Dwargar or Durgar.
Underdark dwarves.
That one. And the other one was, they look like salamanders. And they're wet. But they're people.
Kobolds.
No candles. Not so dragon-y. They're soft. It was interesting.
And what side did you help?
Oh, those ones.
The wet ones?
Yeah.
Alright, the
They
wet
looked
ones.
a lot like me in the other form. And so they kind of were like, oh, that's us.
Is that why you helped them?
Kind of. Yeah.
Well,
That's sweet.
that's very nice of you.
That sounds like a much more fun time than we had.
Oh, it was a blast after the fighting was done. Then we had a party.
Oh. Why
We
couldn't
didn't get
we
a
have had a party?
Then I got this stick and it glows, which
That's
is
cool.
nice.
We
I
just
think it's magical.
killed like this big fuck off thing, and then we all died.
did. Well, we
Not
did.
literally, but like
Congratulations.
There
That
was-
sounds very nice.
So you weren't there. You didn't see like the things being hit at the wall.
I made the wall, the tower, covered in vines.
Yes.
And then I left.
Okay.
okay.
So the devils on the other side of the mountains threw a bunch of their like these red glowing beams at the wall, and it hit the wall, and there was this big like force field that they put up, which was super cool. But it turns out that the beams weren't beams; it was like more devils all in a little group. And one of them hit the tower, and it hit the top of the tower and shattered it. We had to fight everybody, and everyone was screaming. And then we had to go, and Miles did a thing where you could see through his bird. And then we had to go to Walborjepka, the city, because there was this really big guy, like really big guy.
Why'd you go to the city that was under attack?
Because he was trying to knock the force field out.
And the army there stopped it?
No, we went
We
and
did.
we killed him.
Why?
Stopped it.
Because it looked like it was going to be bad. So we did it, and that was cool, but I think he has like a brother or a friend or somebody.
Seems
What
like
if it
a
was
huge
his
undertaking
boyfriend?
for individuals to take under.
What if it was his
Yep.
husband? Oh, that would have been
Yeah.
sad.
Whatever.
Killed them both.
Alright.
Oh wait, the other one's dead. I missed
What
that
other
part.
one's dead?
No, you weren't there, so we went and we killed him and we came back. Well, we were running, but then you guys weren't running. Why weren't you guys running?
Yeah, why were
we
you-
were running away from the wall.
Okay.
Zane thought it was safer to be in the city because he thought the fighting had stopped, but some reason it didn't stop. And then there was just a demon behind us that shot a fireball and killed our horse.
I mean, I was there for that. Well, not that part, but I came back and it looked like you guys were having a hard time. But then some weird stuff happened. Palm, you remember, right?
Oh yeah. I guess Zane, you're a demon now, or
Nice.
I pushed Maria off the car.
Hold on. It's like, so you were telling me you were afraid of this thing when you were a demon the whole time.
I'm not a demon. I'm like attempting to use my like sheet.
You just shove him
A
off.
plunger to like plunge this boy down the toilet.
I'm still pointing and laughing at him, just like, oh my god, this is hilarious.
I don't know. The first time we met. And I guess you just had a vision or something of me being some demon. And you had pretty much separated me from the group. And you had no trust in me.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
So it turned out to be the little figurine, right?
The
We
what?
took it out of my bag
She had a
to
crazy
find out what
figurine
that
that
smell
seemed
was.
demony. You said it smelled evil.
You smelled fiend.
Was I there for this? I do
Yeah,
not recall
you were
this
there.
at all.
You were there for
This
Was
was-
there another Zane?
This was inside the caverns there. We were all talking. You smelled, as you did your divine sense, you smelled a fiendish scent coming off of Pam.
Oh,
in
you're
her
not
bag.
referring to the original dream where I woke up and
Nope.
said she's not.
No, this is the second one.
No, this was in the in the
And
caverns.
I trusted you and I took out all of my belongings, showed you exactly what it was. And I don't feel like I can trust you anymore.
Well, that's up to you what you want to do about that.
It's up to the
Zane.
party because I don't think I'm the only one that feels that way.
Zane, why don't you just tell people?
Didn't we have like this whole conversation where like if anybody has anything to say, we should probably say it now?
I
mean,
wasn't there for that one.
Well, if there's anything we all want to share, I think we should just do it now. We've survived one person, coming out and saying, oh, I was this thing all along, and now there's another one who coming out and saying, oh, I was this thing all along, so anyone else got more secrets?
Can we all just say, like, I'm not gonna judge everybody for being kind of weird and trying not to be obvious about it, you know? Like, so long as you're not trying to kill me, we're kind of cool.
What do you think, Miles?
Oh, you're new to this.
What?
I mean,
like us, I'm
also,
so sorry.
Miles, what was, like, can you do, like, shape-shifting, whatever? Oh, because you, like, turned into a, like, almost like a dog.
Yeah. What time of
You
day
have,
is
like,
it?
claws and stuff.
Nice.
Right now, it's probably pushing, afternoon, closer to
Okay.
2-ish.
Alright, because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen tonight. So, like, I might as well, right? I might as well just be up front, because you all have to maybe deal with this. So I'm gonna half shift.
Okay.
I'm gonna half shift.
Yeah, so you see Miles suddenly, all of a sudden, like, just parts of his arms and face, just the fur starts sprouting out from around his arms turn larger and large claws pretty much just come out of his fingers.
Pretty much.
Oh, God. All right, no.
And just, like, pointier ears, like, and because I have dark hair, but there's, like, bits of gray in it, it gets just more intense, the grayness, and becomes, like, sort of, chops fur down here.
Kind of like anime.
It's kind of like anime. Got
Nice.
fangs, and then one fucked up eye gets like just generally more weird and more animal-like than the other one.
Cool!
No,
Nice.
not really.
Is
What?
it not cool?
Does it
No,
Do you need healing?
no, I'm fine.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I'm not fine, and I wish you could heal it. So 4 years ago, back in my hometown, which we are returning to, Super got bit by a werewolf.
Oh!
Hooray!
Oh.
It sucks. I fucking hate it and
I'm
myself.
sorry.
Anyway.
Wait, does that mean tonight's your night?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to go running tonight?
I would.
Grandma can turn into like a big old monster and stuff.
Thank you, Ricky.
I saw.
We've
things.
Does
shared.
it hurt you in any way?
It hurts. Yeah. I mean, it's not pleasant. It's not a thing I control when it happens.
Is this a curse?
Yes. It's like a sickness curse.
Oh, cool. That means we
Disease.
can like cure it then.
I mean, as far as I've read, the only way to cure this is to kill the werewolf that bit me. Don't know where it is.
So it's not a disease.
I don't fucking know what it is. That's what I've been
Go
studying.
like this and attempt to put 5 lay on hands to cure the
The cure
disease.
disease. All right, yeah. As you see Zane's hand glow,
It just scares it.
Just cures it. Like, there's my backstory. Fuck me, I guess.
Yeah, as his hands glow with a dull yellow, places his hands on you, and you feel the warmth envelop your body, and as you're still in your half form, nothing happens.
And it's gone.
I applaud your
It's not
attempts,
a
but
disease.
I don't know what it is. I've been trying to. That's why I'm a fucking wizard to begin with. This is what
Okay.
I've been trying to get rid of.
Alright, by show of hands, who here is not a monster and or carrying a monster on their person?
That's a lie.
Put your
Yeah,
hand
that's
up.
a
I'm not a monster. I'm not a monster.
Everybody just like quietly looks.
Okay. Sorry.
I mean, there's nothing to be sorry about, Ricky. You're just like not the average humanoid,
You're a criminal.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I've done crimes, but
and you
like,
like can shapeshift into like different
but
things.
that's not monstrous.
It can be.
It can be.
What happened to your hat?
My hat?
Yeah.
Oh, I turned into a devil so I could
Uh-huh.
fly.
Uh huh.
Oh,
It had
yeah.
spines on its head.
Here, hat.
I wish
Here.
I could hear it.
Mending!
It's fixed. As you hear this odd voice come out of Grandma.
There!
Thank you.
It's okay. Embrace that side of yourself. The only reason we're having conflict is because we all tried to hide at one point or the other.
I mean, that's not like a side of myself. That's just me.
Yeah, this is me as well, but you know, embrace it. I don't mean it derogatory. Even Ruby's a monster.
What's up?
That's just personality, though, maybe.
Uh huh.
You sound an awful lot like his older sister.
Oh, I must be channeling her in my body.
Ah!
That's just me.
So I guess at least we have a theme going now with this group.
Mm-hmm.
Except for
Monster
Palm.
group. Except for Palm.
Yeah, what's your secret?
I don't have one.
That's what a person who has secrets would say.
Believe what you want.
Oh, okay, all right.
wow.
But
Alright.
I'm
real
not a
spicy.
monster. I'm just here to. I don't care, honestly, if you're monsters or not. But I don't think I can trust Zane or Ricky right now just because of what happened.
Well, maybe
Can't
that's
trust me?
No.
I think I'm on
You're,
the same boat.
You're a criminal.
I didn't steal from you guys. Ruby, you steal from everyone.
Not everybody.
You steal from people. You tried to steal from me when we first met.
Yeah. I mean, like, there's a difference between petty thievery and actually being a wanted criminal in an entire country and then lying about it and not telling people. Especially
that you're in a group
people
with.
that
I did tell
risk
you.
their lives. Yeah, when it was convenient for you.
No, when it was. I mean, not when it was convenient for me. If I was convenient for me, I wouldn't have told you at all.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
Are these horses moving?
Yeah.
And are we going? What was that? This is the weirdest crossroad conversation. I was just drunk like 20 minutes ago, walking through the woods, and then I find everyone here. I'm glad I ran into you.
The cart's been going for the past few hours now, as Nix has, just sadly just going as you guys are.
Good. Stay quiet, boy.
Did Nick raise his hand when I asked if anyone's carrying a monster?
He didn't.
He did not.
It was,
So he
you're
has a
saying,
monster.
no, you're saying if someone.
Raise your
Oh,
hand
no.
if you do not have
It
a
seems
monster
like he's
side.
not really jumping in on the conversation.
He's dissociating.
Disassociating. Yeah, he's
That's
dissociating.
fair and valid.
Hey, Nix,
Yeah.
are you a monster?
No.
The chat.
We are gonna have to talk next because we know that you've been lying to us, though.
About what?
About a lot of things.
Oh.
I'll eat each one of your toes.
Please don't.
Don't. Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, well, sure. Whenever you want to talk, I'm here.
That's kind of what we're
We're
having.
talking
We're
now.
like talking
It's a long
now.
car ride, but first,
Yeah.
I
What?
look around for some sort of like rock or something.
As we continue down the trail, yeah,
Has to be large, like cantaloupe size.
it's been a few hours
We
now.
just pull out the conch from one of our bags. We just have the conch.
The winter storm that you all had been weathering through the past couple days now has been begun to die down as you're heading further and further south, away from Voryevka. Zane, as you look down off the side of the cart, you do notice there are some good, decent-sized rocks there. You scoop one up.
Yes.
Gives it a couple sniffs. Yes, this one.
What the fuck
Does
are
it
you
smell
doing?
green to you?
What is-
Does it smell of beans?
Does it smell like demons to you?
No.
fiends.
I once visited a village which had the talking rock, which, when someone holds the rock, everyone listens, does not try and interject, and then you pass the rock.
Cool.
So,
I thought you were gonna beat him with the rock. So I'm just gonna.
Wait, why are we doing this?
I don't know.
We've lost just basic civility.
So, all right. Well, does anyone else have anything to say? I said my thing.
Speak your piece, Zane.
we all want an explanation, right? Or are you just gonna brush over that?
I mean, we were getting to you. We just started talking. I know it's been hours, but the conversation just began. So, by all means, Zane, explain yourself.
So, as you know, I don't like demons or devils or whatever those sort of things are. And the reason of that is because there's one that lives inside my head. And it wants to control my body, but I don't want to let it do that. I like being myself. I like controlling myself. So this thing is not me. It's just a little voice that's always talking in my head. Always. And sometimes when I'm unconscious or unable to keep my mental focus, it can take over, like back in the city. So I let it take over there because I was afraid. I was scared. I didn't want to die. And that, in hindsight, may have not been the best choice, but if you wish to continue traveling with me, this is something you should know, that I carry, and that there are people. There's a cult, the Covenant, this cult in Calrem that is apparently expanding, that basically worships the demon in my head, and wants to offer me to make it its new vessel on the mortal plane.
How do we know it won't? How do we know it won't hurt us if it comes out?
You don't.
We don't.
But you've been stopping it from coming out so far.
Yes, it doesn't.
Was that the first time that you let it take control?
Since I was a child, yes.
When was the first time?
Probably when I was 6, or somewhere around there.
And did anything happen then?
No, because that was the time I was living with this cult, and they sort of worshipped it, so it was presumably barking out commands. I have very fuzzy memories of what happens when I'm not in control.
Do you know why the demon chose to live inside you?
Because it was put inside me by my father.
Oh.
Oh.
What's its name?
Azath,
Well, then that's a good start.
that was thrown off, that threw me off when we encountered that in that underground cavern.
Was that one of the things that was drawn on the wall?
It was.
Oh.
But I don't know anything about this demon except it's presumably the arch enemy of the god I pull my paladin powers from, the god that I am Asimar of.
Okay.
You're an angel demon boy. You're both at the same time.
This
Well, you're
is diametrically opposed.
So,
I believe
Okay.
I'm some sort of Trojan horse if Troy existed. And
I don't know what that
is.
is, so
What's wrong?
I'm sorry you're a horse.
Trojan man!
Great, so cool.
Okay.
Cool.
do you think we'll be able to contain it if it comes out?
I don't know. I don't know how strong it is. I would honestly like to get rid of it. I would be happy to get rid of it. I do not know the route to do that at the moment. And he probably like looks up as like every so often because there's a voice yelling at him in his head as he speaks about this.
It's like that vine with the demon. It's like, do you want bagels? And it's like, no. It's like 2 bagels.
No. Do you want a bagel? No, I desire the souls of the living. A bagel. No.
So it sounds like it's not your fault, though. Like, you didn't ask to have a demon be put in your brain.
No, of course not.
It also sounds similar to the plight of that of a werewolf. You both have this thing that you can't control about your personhood. That comes out sometimes when you don't want it to. Yes?
Yep, seems about right.
I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but I'm trying to contextualize Zane's problem so that it's not as scary because this one includes demons, devils, dads,
Fiends.
Dads?
dogs.
Ducks.
It does contain... his dad's, though. It's his dad.
His dad's dog!
His dad's dog.
Thank you.
No, I don't. No. No, I understand, and I understand how our situations are similar. So we can't control ourselves when that happens. I get it. It was just a very bad time to find out. You know, when I thought we were gonna die. I mean, I appreciate that you saved our lives, theoretically. It was just... There's a lot coming out from everybody all at once, because I just met you, like, 2 days ago. So... I mean... Not enough to consider any of you friends, or to trust any of you for any particular reason. So that is more my issue. That was my issue with that situation.
Valid.
I can't say I trust you, and you shouldn't trust me, and that's fine, because what we can't control happens. Shit happens. So, I mean, I don't know where you all stand on that situation. You've been together longer, so I feel like you're also valid for not knowing this while you were traveling in case something happened. You know, and no one knew except you, apparently.
I only knew recently. If it helps, I was traveling with Zane for like a year, and it wasn't an issue.
To be honest, the reason I always kept it secret is that cult is out there, presumably still hunting me.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer to keep a low profile, and the less people know, the less whispers there can be. Whether it be an Asmar has passed through here, or, hey look, there goes the boy with the demon.
That'd be a weird opener.
Mm-hmm.
Going into a new town and saying something like, "Table for 2, please." But only one of you is standing there.
It seems that you can just kind of get away with it just by being you and walking around and just being you, which is fine. I totally get it. But the second that we decided to travel together for an extended period of time, I think that was the time to let us know.
That's...
There's a lot of shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and this is it might be offensive, and I apologize for this, but you haven't been making the best decisions, so I kind of understand this, and I get it. But at the same time, you could have killed us by not letting us know about this. So, like, I think I'm on Pam's side on this one, where it's a little hard. We have bled for each other, we've taken hits for each other, and I think as soon as we started growing closer, especially joining a group together as a traveling circus, that might have been the time to wandering circus, I'm sorry, to let us know about that. And not let us find out when you are a big giant demon boy. Mm.
That's fair. I didn't think it would escalate so quickly. I assumed it would be like Ricky, where I could just travel for 2 more years and it never becomes an issue. But obviously now there's an invading army of more demons coming from this wall, and more intense fights and things that are probably going to be after us all for a while, that it escalated so fast that I didn't have time to slow down and evaluate who I can trust with this information.
We could just leave everything up here.
I mean,
If everyone's running from something, I know you're looking for somebody, Miles, but There's adventure to be had beneath the crust of the earth.
Well, one thing that did happen while you were gone is that the government of that place, the soldiers, hired us to help find Miles' teacher.
Yeah.
So they gave us a lot of money.
So much money.
They also gave us some good equipment. I have this cool shield now that has like this like beautifully like carved woman's face on it, but like filled in eyes covering, like just some sort of bandana across the eyes.
Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
So we kind of have an obligation, is what I'm saying.
Hmm.
And I mean, like, you don't, because technically speaking, you didn't sign up,
Oh.
but I would miss you if you left.
All right.
That's
Honestly,
a weird
Grandma,
thing to say.
What?
I mean, just like, we gotta do things, but if you want to fuck off, by all means. I don't know. It's just, I understand where it's coming from.
I just know some people don't like, doing, like, official stuff. That, like, keeps them, like, where they feel like they have to do something, and then they can't do anything that they want to do because they have to do this one thing.
It's a rough time, everybody.
We're already doing this. We're already going. I don't know what else to do. Not that underground adventures don't sound fun. But, I don't know. I'm just
saying the offer stands should we need to disappear for a little while.
I wouldn't mind that at times. Just going under the radar.
Does that affect you if you're underground?
I think my body knows when the moon's out. I really don't know.
We could test that one day.
It's magic.
if we were to destroy the moon,
I tried it with the sun. It's so hard.
That's right.
You tried what?
Kill the sun.
Grandma doesn't like the sun.
Okay. I mean,
It's really hard on her eyes.
ice
And her whole body.
on her body. Okay. I mean, I feel the same about the moon. Not as direct, I'm sure. But, you know, I mean, if I could kill the moon, super would. But also, that wouldn't solve anything. It would just be no moon.
Okay, well, it sounds like we're gonna go to Calrem, is that right?
Yeah.
Cool, so we can take care of your stuff, maybe. And we can take care of your stuff, maybe. And then we'll be good. And then we can go and fuck off into the underground forever. Is that fine for everybody?
we might take care of my stuff.
I don't know, take it out of you.
We just want to wage war against the cult.
Yeah! Yeah. Fuck them.
That sounds kind of hard.
Oh, but fighting the demons!
Sounds
Devils.
easy.
Well, I'm not doing that either. I think we should just...
You can't live like this, dude. I gotta find something.
I know, but I don't think the route is to fight the cult.
Not
I think it's
directly.
to- That's why I was really interested in talking to that exorcist dude. I think the route is to try and find a way to excel this from me.
If we go to the compound where you were staying out, how heavily guarded is that?
That would be suicide.
As in, like, we can sneak around and try to find something.
Oh,
How
Do they got
about we go
magic
to my
words?
village?
Okay.
I have a big church there, and we do exorcism.
Oh, hey, there you go.
That could be a thing.
I mean, we can try. I've
They're
tried
like,
some low-level ones in the past, but nothing is stuck as of yet. But I will try anything.
I don't know about how high level demons they can exercise, but my family is there. They're very good. Maybe we can stop by there.
That'd be good.
This should come up, so you don't dunk me later, Ruby.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of family,
Yeah.
I have a brother and a sister.
Okay.
They both house their own demons
What?
What the fuck?
What?
By force also?
by force.
Oh no.
Wait, are they the other two?
Nick's going, oh!
Yeah, he's like just writing. He's like, oh, he's gone.
Arkid and Azeron? The other two. Was that them?
That was them, yeah.
Are they people or are they demons?
I do not know if they're able to control as much as I do. I don't know if they escaped when I escaped from that compound. If they have not escaped, it's possible they are just straight up demons. Even though they're my brother and sisters, will be in there. If they escape, there's a possibility they're like me out there.
Question.
Answer, Daily Double.
What was the motivation of your cult? They just want to just bring it out and then just stay in a little compound and worship it? Or is it like, we want to take over the
That's a
world?
good question.
Because, like,
As far as I understand, it was them wanting to make a pact with this demon to
She's not
basically.
talking. Why did you tell her to
No,
shut up?
not you.
Oh, him. My bad. Sometimes I get it confused. My mom did that all the time.
It's okay.
That's fair. They will basically reclaim reclaim the immortal or the material plane for their.
Okay, so like a takeover thing, worldwide.
And in exchange,
takeover.
the cult gets the realm of the goddess, my goddess, that they're going to kill. Some nonsense like that.
Shit.
What is happening?
I
That's
thought
why
my laugh was like super fucking complicated. It's not. God, y'all are making me tired.
it kind of
That
does-
one especially.
It kind of does make you feel better about yourself a little bit.
It doesn't because it just is like.
No, it makes me feel a little bit better about myself at least.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on,
At
guys.
least I don't have a cult trying. Actually, I mean,
Yes, Grandma.
We're all monsters.
Can we just have some moonshine?
Grandma pulls out a big jug.
where did you get that?
Has XXX on it. It's fucking still.
I'll take some.
Thank you. I got it from that family.
Oh, okay, the
wet
wet
people.
one.
The wet people.
The wet people.
I'm not for that. But
I
yes,
just down it.
I just
Why?
sip it.
No, I'm just.
I sip
Keep
it.
driving, kid.
Okay, I'm
This is really good.
it will be easier.
It's gonna be way better on the sixth
This-
one.
What I want to do, which is why I keep trying to look in books, just flesh this out with me. Let the cult do its stupid thing.
Well, we can
Let
go
someone else deal with that.
talk to the summoner, or not the summoner. I'm sorry, the exorcist
We're
person. or
going the
whatever.
opposite way.
Yeah, I know, but later, if Pam's family doesn't pan out.
Let's try going.
It's so funny.
Okay.
I also, like, again,
Yeah.
the reason I didn't tell you all, and the reason that I don't tell a lot of people, is A, bad conversation, and B, the Covenant has ears everywhere. There was a poster I found back in
Kilger.
Kilgore. That was them.
Never been.
They are expanding outside of Kelrem, and we don't know where or who they've sort of infiltrated. So just going around willy-nilly being like, hey, can you exorcise this demon? May bring down an army upon us. So we gotta be careful.
Tom, can your family be like quiet about it?
Oh yeah, they don't know anything about the outside world. I learned about the Stovas the other day. So
Oh shit! What the fuck? like, are you not to be mean? Are you like more primitive living? Like, what's going on?
what the hell? No.
You
want some moonshine?
I have.
Fantasy Amish.
Oh right. Okay, so
maybe we can find your werewolf.
Wait, werewolf?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been fucking looking for the thing, and when I was there, I couldn't find it. That month afterwards, I think it fucking moved on.
It'll be in the last place you look.
Yeah,
How if
because
you
you find it.
Oh, is that what that is?
Oh, I didn't think of that.
if you turn into like a big scary wolf monster, how do you usually deal with it?
You like run into the woods?
I mean,
Oh,
well, when I was in the tower and Celine was there, I take off my fur coat, and my shirt just goes up to my elbows, but on my wrists I have these really fucking heavy looking manacles.
Okay.
oh.
So I use these, and I kind of just tie myself down, and so when you have got something to say,
I didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
Demon boy.
Nope.
Okay. Anyway, tie myself down.
I got it. What he said. Sorry.
Fucking hate everything.
You tie yourself
I
down?
tie myself down, and basically, because it's either 50-50 somewhat, whether I have control or not. So if I don't, I just kind of scream and holler from the top of my tower and try to get out
Hmm.
till the full moon passes.
Well, if you'd like, tonight I don't know how much control you may have.
0.
I'll fight you the whole time, or we can go hunt something.
If you can knock me out, if I'm not in control and you can knock me out, dope.
Alright.
Like, I prefer to be tied up initially, because
Okay.
I don't want to hurt anybody.
Oh.
Valiant.
With like ropes or like chains.
I feel like I brought chains with me. I feel like 100%.
That's just all that's in your backpack.
I just like push over some stuff like supplies, and it was just like a chest that I was like, don't touch this, and I just pull it out, I just open it up, there's just fucking heavy chains in there.
Okay.
What's this red ball for?
You know, sometimes.
No, what?
You gotta choose
What are you
sometimes.
talking about?
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it. Anyway.
You know, gotta get that good chew in.
Ah.
Play fetch.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
What?
Chains, manacles. Yeah, just time it down to a tree.
Okay,
A big tree or a rock would be good.
cool.
Okay.
I have a question for the DM.
Yes.
Would calm person help on
It might.
wolf?
Is a werewolf
Might help.
considered a...
A humanoid?
Humanoid
The mouse
creature.
is, right?
Technically, I'd say ruling. Yeah, it might. It might help.
Well, I have a cool spell. It calms the emotions of someone. And I think if we get into any trouble, I can cast it.
I'd enjoy that if it helped in any way. So
I think
thank
it
you.
would help.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I'm willing to try anything.
Also, I can
Okay.
charm you with music too if you need it.
You can subdue the beast as you like, because it's not super me. So by all means, try what you want.
Alright.
I'll try and shoot a firebolt at the moon.
I appreciate the sentiment. Honestly, I do. But yeah.
Anybody else? We good?
I mean, you said you guys didn't trust me, and I would like to change that if I could.
With time.
I mean, say your piece.
I don't know what to say.
Here's the rock. And I just put
I just hug the rock to my chest. I don't know what to say, kind of. I actually haven't really ever told anyone before, so I don't really know what to do.
Wait, well, one thing. Wait, jump back. You said a cult might be after you.
Oh, well, I mean, it's just the same one that's going to be after everybody. The Blooded Vigil, they're sort of not a cult, but they do want to
All
kill...
racists.
Yeah. But I don't want... They're not after me specifically.
Specifically go after werewolves.
They would be after you, but they'd also probably...
after everybody
be
here.
after us.
And that one.
If they found out.
That one.
just because
Because he's a cat.
Mom's cool.
The only one.
The only one.
And
out of all of
Nyx.
us.
And
Maybe.
well, maybe.
I'm sure. Well, half elf. Yeah.
Okay.
You're half elf? Oh fuck, I thought you were human this whole time. I
My ears aren't as pointed as most.
Alright, I'm
human a lot.
so sorry.
No,
Well, I
that's
do
okay.
want to talk to you about that, Nyx, because like I like you. I don't want you to think I don't like you. I super hired you, and I think you're good at your job. So there's that.
Thanks. I think I did my job like once.
Well, I mean,
You suck.
you've been carrying stuff, and you're driving the cart, and you take really cool like pictures with your demon box thing, and it's very cool. But you do know a lot of stuff you shouldn't know, and that's concerning to me.
I read a lot.
Mm-hmm. Okay, because you said that you used to live in a village and that your grandpa was the owner of the blacksmith shop there.
Yeah.
He wasn't, though, was he?
What?
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay. I could get freaking it to show
Don't touch.
what my there it is.
no take. Only
11.
throw.
Roll a 9. He wasn't. Not exactly.
So why did you say that then?
It's technically supposed to be part of my cover. As he's just staring straight when he's riding his horse.
I'm just low, just like.
So I think in the spirit of here, and I sort of put the rock next to Nyx.
I'm like, why don't you pull over?
Yeah.
You pull over.
It is getting.
Is this where we
I
kill
just
this
grab his
boy?
shoulder, like claws, like pull
Pull
over.
over.
Yeah, okay. He pulls the cart over to the side and just bumps it as it, rides off the side of the road a
A
bit.
little bit deeper into the woods, Nyx.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind,
Of
Nyx.
course!
Where no one can hear you scream.
Okay, listen,
Okay.
listen. Everybody's been hiding stuff, whether they meant to or not.
He just did cover.
No, that's really
That's a
weird.
shady word to use.
It is. You're right, but
And
I
we-
don't think
I feel personally betrayed. Like, real hard.
Nyx.
Real fucking hard.
Okay, Well,
Pam.
You're in a
that-
cult,
that
call your
thing where-
dad.
Where people are forced to tell the truth.
Oh yeah, of course. And then
Is it with all of us?
I stand behind her.
it's just gonna be on
well,
this.
I think
Well,
this might
it's
be
a,
a good-
it's a radius.
good place to make camp.
Okay.
You
You'd
guys
have
know
to,
it's
you'd have
getting
to
late.
focus the radius so that was only on Nick, so we'd all have to stand away from it.
Like 30 feet away.
Listen,
Yeah.
at this point, you washed me with that truth. I'll be cleansed by the truth.
Ruby just stands there. I don't care.
It says 15 feet.
15
It's a radius of 15 feet.
I
right?
think we're
So
all
maybe this
very
radius,
close.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
like 30 feet.
We're all just
there
like, get the
total.
fuck here, bitch.
But so is everyone like just?
I don't
together?
care. I don't
Grandma
care.
just does it, one of those like. She grabs a tree and just darts on.
You off the bandana on my shield and point it at Nix to give him disadvantage.
Fine.
Alright, so everybody has to roll a charisma saving throw, is it?
Grandma's in the trees above
Wisdom
Nyx.
saving throw.
Yeah, it's charisma.
Alright, failed.
Suck it.
Failed real hard.
Disadvantage.
Oh, fuck yeah.
No, yeah, 6 out of 5.
Natural.
20.
5.
Jesus.
19.
6.
Okay, so
Wait, what's your
Pam, you know
what's your DC?
What?
15.
15.
15.
So if you failed, raise your
Yeah,
hand.
if you failed, raise your hand. All right, so Pam, you know
Mm-hmm.
that these 3 people, specifically Ricky, Ruby, and Nyx,
Nyx.
they are under the effect of the Zone of Truth. Everyone else is not. You know this.
Okay.
Yes.
So Ruby, Nyx, and Ricky,
Yeah. Yeah.
they did not pass this zone of truth.
Cool.
All right.
Whatever.
Fun.
Okay. So,
Grandma's in a tree.
as the night's getting a bit later, you guys are setting up for camp.
Oh, I'm like, wait, what time of day is it?
It's currently the sun is setting. You just have a good maybe an hour or so, maybe.
Do you want us to just do it really quick while we're still doing this?
Sure, if you want.
Okay,
Like,
I'm just gonna start, and I start like taking the chains and
I just find a good tree. Just find a good tree.
Yeah, you can find a decently sized tree, large. It's pretty much dead. There's no branch, there's no leaves or anything. It's all branch.
I just have my arms like this way so that their manacle or the chains go on my manacles. And I
Okay.
just like around the tree and just let Ricky wind me up in it. Pretty
Alright.
much. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so,
you
well-
can easily do that. It's wrapped around.
Alright, next.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you have any questions, shoot.
No, there is no questions asked. You're telling us everything.
Okay. Well, so you know how I was hired by Ricky to be her valet?
No!
Okay.
I hired him to just load my guns and stuff, so I didn't have to.
Nope.
Yes. Well,
Oh, I can't. My finger hands are tied.
and you know how I built this, and he has like his camera that's there. It's not a.
Whatever, next. Go. Come on.
Okay. Well, this is really stressful because I shouldn't be saying any of this. I will now be saying all of this.
I don't think you understand the position that you're in, Nyx. Let me just clarify this. We're all set to like instantly kill you right now unless you actually tell us what the fuck is happening right now.
Do you want some alcohol?
That'd be helpful, actually.
Okay.
Just tell us the truth! Fuck!
Grandma's a monster up in the trees.
Okay, he takes a good swig. Okay, so I built this camera. Ricky hired me, but that's not the only job I had. So when I first built this camera, you might have heard of them, specifically you, Ruby. The Seekers came to me.
Oh, cool. Uh-huh.
Yes, they.
Is that like?
Yeah, the thieves thing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they are a underground group that wants basically one thing, and that's information.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing as after I built this contraption, which seems to be one of a kind, they hired me to possibly either go around the various nations and gather intelligence on magical innovations, contraptions, things of arcane nature. And that was my goal in Kilder, to gain access to the Engineericum. To possibly learn a bit more of what they have going on in there. And that was my job. After the whole incident there, of the explosion and robots.
And you didn't kidnap Miss Alice and impersonate her and then do that whole bad thing, did you?
No, I can't do that.
Cool, good.
Yeah. Yeah, after that, I kind of got reassigned to travel a bit further north, and that somehow coincided with me being hired by you. So traveling in a group is a lot safer than traveling by myself. So I kind of just went with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Not malicious. All right,
So
I'm good.
Do you know, did the Seekers steal that gun from the engineer come?
No, I don't believe they did, but I'm pretty sure they were very interested in it.
You guys remember that guy Carrie from Walboryevka? We helped his cart and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just have a bad feeling about him. I don't know what it is. Just got a bad feeling about him.
Nix, what have you told the Seekers about us?
Well, really the only thing, I mean, he pulls out of his bag, he has like his entire journal there. I mean, if you guys want to look through it all, it's basically all the adventures that you guys have had so far. As you all really have nothing to do with my main directive, as I didn't really input much in it about you all.
Okay.
Do we kill him?
How much did they pay you?
Background.
Monthly, maybe a good 100 gold or so.
Oh, that's so much.
We've been giving him silver.
I mean, I don't have money to give him.
You do.
I give you the look.
I usually don't. Right after I...
Aren't you a thief? I say
Right.
from my tree.
I mean, right after I do a crime, yeah, I got a lot of money, but I try and save it because I don't want to steal. I just do because I don't have money.
What?
Hey,
I don't always have money. And I try to get it when I can, like, normally.
They're
But
kind
that's
of,
hard.
they're kind of interested in you, Ruby.
I figured.
Yeah.
wait.
So-
So
What?
You might
Yeah, I
get
guess this-
contacted soon.
That's fine.
it's
Okay.
your turn, and I put the rock by you as like, what are the Seekers and what do they want from you?
I mean, really, I just found it by accident, to be completely honest. It was like, I went into this, like, professor's room, and I was gonna steal his, like, fucking prize mug or whatever. Fucking pompous asshole, and I was gonna throw it off the roof, and then, he turned out to be part of the Seekers, and he caught me. Didn't kill me, which was really nice. Didn't throw me out, didn't, like, anything. And we started talking about them. It's really nice. They just collect information. As far as I'm aware, what he told me, they're not, like, super malicious. They're not hell-bent on taking over the world. They're not hell-bent on anything. They're just kind of this, like, informational society. And they take care of their own, and they kind of operate through the distribution of information for payment. And that's how they operate. That's how they do.
Nix, please don't write anything about our secrets in that book, please.
I haven't.
Okay, thank you.
Nice.
You can look through it all. If you
Will
want.
you?
Will I write secrets about it?
Yes.
I no.
That's not what he's paid to do, so he probably won't.
Yeah, it honestly has nothing to do with what I was ordered to.
You better not.
I won't.
What?
They know of you all, and I wasn't the one to gather secrets about you, so that might have been someone else.
Wait, there's somebody gathering secrets on us.
I mean, the Seekers have people everywhere. They
Yeah,
gather
this is
secrets
true.
about people who go in and out of various cities
Yeah,
and things like that. So, I mean, it's not me, but I'm sure they already have some sort of info on
I'm
you
pretty sure
all.
they know about all of us already, except for you, Grandma. I don't know if they know about you.
Like, know what the fuck's up with
Yeah,
this?
or you. I don't think they know everything about you. Or
Okay.
anything, maybe.
Are we in trouble? Or?
No.
Do
No,
they
not at all.
sell this information to anyone?
I'm not high enough in the chain to really know about that. I know information does exchange hands, but I'm not entirely sure on who to sell it to or the organizations or, noble rich people. They do dealings with them, most likely, but I have no information on that.
Okay.
Would they deal with someone less than reputable? Do they care what their information comes of?
I feel that since they do mostly deal in information, if the information that's being offered is great enough, probably.
Cool. I'm glad that my cult has access to many funds.
So
Okay.
I'm trying to think about
Well, we could.
your position here, Nix.
That's fine.
And I'm curious as to why you accepted this work without telling us you were also involved. Now, Ricky, that seems to be like a weird transaction. He not telling you he has a second part-time job.
Well, it seems like his part-time job was like a super secret part-time job. Sort of
Does
like a
that-
spy.
Right, and I think that kind of goes in with what I'm saying, which is, do we want a spy in our midst? We already have all this.
Well,
But is he spying on us?
I don't want a spy to come to my village if
hold
we're
on.
going to help Zane.
Oh, that's fair. I
I want to
guess.
like gather everyone like huddle style around Miles on the stage. Except Nix.
Okay, I'll
Nix, just stay right there real quick.
Don't you dare move.
If you run, we'll kill you.
I have 120-foot range.
Mine is much longer than that.
I'm about to turn into a big dog.
Oh god, we better get to this.
I'm just saying, we gotta be quick about this.
Alright, so as far as I see it, there's two ways we go. We dump Nix here, and we not like kill him, but like we just leave him, because I don't really like the idea of like Grandma's fireman. Or two, we just pay.
Shut the fuck up, Nix.
Or two, we pay more than the Seekers, and we bribe Nix to basically work only for us.
What do we get out of that?
That's a huge investment I don't want to undertake.
Yeah, what do we get out of that?
Money.
I mean, you seemed attached to the kid.
I like him, but not like 100 gold a month like him.
Where's his boyfriend?
We
Oh,
left
Jed
him.
left.
We left him.
Yeah.
Jed
Fuck.
left.
You went for the no.
Fuck.
Honestly,
Now my gaze will never happen. My ship. What?
going into Calren, I'm gonna be straight with you. I'm gonna be putting on a different identity. I'm not gonna be this. I'm gonna be someone else.
That's
Okay.
kind of what I was gonna suggest we do, because sometimes it's just easier to become someone else and leave town, you know?
I'll be Grandpa.
I can't really do that.
I would love to be able to do that, but I can't. Do you have a disguise kit?
I have a disguise kit. I'm great with it.
Cool. I would love that because I also would not
I
like
would
to be
love to
seen
do
in my
makeup,
hometown.
Miles.
Wait, why aren't we just killing him?
Well, I mean, do we have to kill him because he's nice? He
I
hasn't
kind
done
of like
anything-
him.
He hasn't done anything against us.
He's not outright evil.
I
No.
don't think we need to kill him because the information's already out, but I think we should maybe.
Well, no, we just literally
let him
told
go.
him demon business, criminal business,
But I mean,
werewolf
he was
business.
telling the truth. He's not going to tell anybody about it. He just said in the zone of truth. He's
Right,
like,
this
if we let him
second.
go,
but he said he wouldn't in the future.
but he doesn't know that we're going to maybe separate ways.
What's
I-
that?
Do we want to just keep him with us?
That's the question. Do we keep him around because then we can keep an eye on him, or do we push him away and
Let's take a vote. What do you want to do personally with Nix? Go. You start.
dunk?
Like death, or just leave him here?
No, just like take his boots and leave him here.
Why are you taking his shoes?
Why they not want to take his shoes?
Oh,
Show him we
no,
mean
he's
business.
Okay, your vote.
I like him. I trust that if we kept him around, he wouldn't turn on us. But I understand that you don't want him to see like your super secret family stuff or whatever. So that's fair.
Grandma.
I don't like having such a close tie to this organization amongst our ranks. I think it's...
That's me.
Ruby also is.
You're working for them?
Not working directly
You
for them.
use them, sure, but
Yeah.
you don't... Oh, you're not on their salary, and I think that's different.
That's true.
I think being able to call on them is different than them calling on you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I've considered that, and since up to this point, I've led a life of great secrecy. Not out of any other reason than it just was that way. And now we have a spy organization collecting information during our travels, and we're protecting this boy. And we also are getting nothing from it. So, either we stand to gain something, be it finance, or we tell him we can no longer be your unpaid bodyguards. Scram.
Nyx can make cool stuff. Like, I know he can make cool stuff, I just haven't been asking him to do it because I thought he was spying on me, but he's not spying on me.
He's spying on all of us.
Well, he's spying on the world.
On the world, not us in particular. So here's where I stand on this. The Seekers are going to get the information one way or another. Nyx is just one of them right now. There will be other Nyxes in the future that the Seekers inquire from. But we have direct influence over this spy. We can ask him if he can redact information, if he can take off things, if he can ignore things that he's seen, and that way the Seekers don't have a complete, list on everything that he sees.
Will they be upset when they find redacted information?
If we just tell him not to write it down, or not to report it, or not to give a verbal or oral report, then we should be fine, right?
I mean, what are you doing to coerce him to prioritize us over them, if not paying him more?
We are still his bodyguards, and he can come with us still. But in exchange for that, he will have to take out information and not report on things.
Here's an idea. What if someone seduces Nyx?
Next question.
Bad joke?
Alright, well, I guess there's only one of us who can do that kind of a thing.
Miles,
Grandma waddles
what do you
off.
think? Dunk or keep or what?
I dunk, but that's just me, and I don't trust a whole lot of people. And honestly, this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th person within this group. 6th, concluding me, that has just some fucking secrets, and I'm like, damn, bitch. In one group? Really?
Yeah.
How? What? I mean, listen, I don't know him. You've known him longer. If you trust him, fine. But if this bites us in the ass, I swear to fucking God, I'll kill him.
Okay.
Pum.
Oh, Super, stop paying him. We're his
That's
bodyguards. Don't pay him. He's
That's
getting
fair.
fucking 100 gold a
I
month.
like that idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck him. Give me money. Shit. Anyway.
You pay me.
You pay me to be here. Yes, Pam.
I don't know about many societies out there, to be honest. So when you say that the Seekers will find out the information anyway, then is there a way maybe we can see how much they know about my village already?
I can just ask him.
Can I ask?
Maybe, I don't know about... We could just kill him. I mean...
And from the
Well,
background, you
so-
hear Grandma approaching the cart in which this boy has been sitting. It's like, lovely night out here, Nyx!
Oh, hey, Grandma.
Your forearms are starting to get their peach fuzz. And she climbs on up. Per Ricky's request, she's gonna start seducing Nyx.
That's exactly what I wanted.
Anyways, Pam.
Mom, can I ask, Precious, can I ask really quick?
Yes.
Why don't your village want people to know about them?
No, it's more of a personal thing. I just feel like there's so much out there that I don't know about, and to just expose my village to everyone, it just seems kind of weird.
Yeah, no, that's a valid fear.
It's not. Yeah, it's not. There's nothing to hide. It's more of just a really personal thing. I have a very close tie with my family and my land,
Okay,
my village.
that's fair. That's fair.
So here's one thing for that. We can just tell Nyx to say that the island is just full of folk.
I'm okay with just talking to him first, before making any decision like killing him.
Okay.
It's still a thought process.
Okay.
So we have 2 for letting him go now, and then I think 3 for keeping him on for a bit at least, and then Grandma seducing him right now. So I don't know what side she's on actually.
I think we all generally agreed to just keep him for
Okay.
now.
But if it goes sideways, I kill him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair and valid.
So, that's just there.
Oh.
You're so warm!
Roll a charisma check.
You're so warm! Jesus!
Fail.
How old is Nick?
18.
Nix is 19.
Okay.
He's my age.
Your boys. Your little boys.
At least he's like,
Oh my god.
what?
Ah!
I didn't say anything.
You did.
And it killed
18.
18.
Yeah, it's kind of cold out, huh?
You're really strong.
Oh, thank you.
Hold me, Nix.
Are you cold, Grandma?
Yes!
Okay.
My body's so cold! And it takes a young man to warm up these old bones.
Okay.
Wraps his arms around you.
Yeah.
To warm you up.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I use reason to start playing Careless Whispers in the background.
Just in the distance, like it's beyond the trees somewhere.
It's just somewhere off in the
Yeah.
distance. This is exactly what I wanted, and I'm very happy.
I've still got it.
Alright, so we're all in agreement then, yeah?
Yes, we are not going to kill Nix, but we are going to watch him really closely. I'm not going to pay him anymore, and he's not going to tell the Seekers our secret stuff.
Is there a way we can make sure the Seekers are not getting the information we don't want them to? Can
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
periodically check to see if we're feeding false information to them, if there's what they think is true.
Well, here's the issue that we're gonna run into. If we purposely give misinformation and they find out the real truth, he could be in trouble, and by association, we could be in trouble. So, what we can just do is have Nix file an incomplete report. Not everything is 100% as he says it is. Like,
He just doesn't mention stuff.
he just doesn't mention stuff. He forgets. He doesn't see it. He wasn't there when it happened. And that's a lot more believable because they're just paying him to just wander around. If he happened to be in the area at the time, great. If he didn't, then whatever.
We could just leave him at the cart whenever we're going to do something.
Kiss me, you beautiful idiot!
He kind of moves away to get him right in the cheek. he's still holding and trying to warm you up though. Miles,
Wow, Nix is
Yeah,
so
what's up?
strong.
you feel your blood start to boil
Oh.
as you see over the horizon
Just like, okay.
the opaque shimmer of the full moon going cresting over the mountain range.
I just start yelling, "Get away from me! Everybody get away from me right now!
Oh, sorry, Nix, we'll do this another time.
Get away! Get away from me!
I took like
guess if you're
3
rolled
steps
against-
back. I'm just like, okay.
No! Fuck off! Go!
Okay,
Wait!
have a good night, Miles.
I won't, but bye!
Wait, Pam, do the thing.
Okay.
Miles, so
And I'm
Miles.
gonna use my things.
Okay.
The minute that I know what's happening, I'm gonna use
Alright.
my things.
So right now, though, your hair seems to be growing tremendously fast as your locks begin to just shoot out from your top of your head. You feel your face and your jaw begin to stretch and elongate forward as fangs begin clawing or piercing their way through your mouth and out, eventually forming a long snout here. As you're chained towards the tree itself, you feel parts of your bones snap and crack and reorient themselves into a much larger form. Your visage and your muscles seem to bulge out further as more and more hair seems to be enveloping your armor and your clothing here.
While this is happening, can I just cast Calm Emotions?
Okay.
Because it's 60 feet away, right?
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
probably 6 feet away. I'm like, Miles, stay in there! And then I just do it. Just because.
That man on the
it's
tree.
Only a minute
Oh
long.
man, on the tree.
It's only a minute long, but at least maybe while she's
Mid transformation, I might be
mid-transformation,
chill.
she's a little bit not hurt as much.
As Miles, you're now just screaming and yelling in pain. You hear just his voice echo throughout the valley you are currently residing in. Yeah, go ahead and roll your wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Ha! I pull off my shield and I'll cancel that advantage.
Oh, you're canceling advantage?
He's doing the disadvantage.
Because she wants to fail. So she calms emotions, right?
No, this is for
This is for
This is not for Miles. This is for the werewolf. The werewolf.
Wait, to
does
see
not
if
want
you
to fail.
succeed in calming yourself
Calm
down,
because
or
if you succeed, then if you succeed, you ignore the effects.
Yes. If you succeed in the wisdom saving throw, then Miles will not be calm. But Miles is non-control and cannot choose to fail right now. So Miles has to roll a wisdom saving throw to not be calmed. If he succeeds, he will not be calmed. He wants to fail. Christina wants Miles to fail.
Yeah, so rolling with advantage is bad.
Yes.
isn't forgive me if I'm wrong. I thought this roll because I have another roll that I have
Yeah,
to
so
make.
this is calm
Like
emotions.
you weren't
So calm emotions. Am I doing it at advantage or just a regular one then?
I think this is just regular.
Regular one.
So
yeah,
this
yeah.
is calm emotions, regular calm emotions.
Yeah.
Are you doing the thing?
Yeah, so it's not at
So,
advantage, it's
you're-
at straight.
I love
straight.
this song.
She didn't have advantage on this one.
Oh, okay.
So
it's
it's
at
not yet.
disadvantage now.
I'm at
You're at
disadvantage.
Yes.
disadvantage.
Okay.
Fail.
19 is like new 80.
What is it?
What's your DC?
Pam?
15.
15, and you roll
Charisma.
12, 13.
13. So
I
you do fail,
fail.
so calm emotions take hold.
Okay.
So now,
Now I have my regular
your
roll.
regular roll at advantage.
Okay. All right.
As you feel as your blood is boiling, you're yelling through this pain. Yeah, again, you hear just the grotesque snapping of various body parts reorienting themselves.
Very gross.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna shout like, "You can do it, Miles! I believe in you!" You have bardic inspiration, so you get a D8 on top of that.
Okay. I think I'm good because I got a 19.
19?
19.
Alright, so as you see Miles finally finishing this this transformation, their hair is all out, just look like just full furry.
Yeah, full furry.
Full furry. I'm here,
All of your
everybody.
clothing, your armor has been overtaken by the just
Oh, I didn't take my clothes off. No. Shit. My coat's off.
overtaken by this
Glum.
beautiful gray silvery fur shimmers within the moonlight. And you see now the scarred eye across. You see the scar just piercing through one side of your face, as now his head is fully formed into this wolf-like shape. But Miles, as you're thrashing about, you see the chains just jangling about as pretty much your new form tightens up the chains, and you see parts of the tree itself crack, the trunk itself just break under the pressure as you hear the creaking of the chains as well. As you look up in the sky, for you, your vision, the moon itself just seems just red to you. Everything, your vision around you is all red, but the moon specifically drawing your gaze. And as you stare at it for a few moments, you notice that the red of the moon seems to filter out and turns into just a bright silver full moon. And you have control of yourself. And you now see this werewolf chained to a tree.
What size class is a werewolf?
Daddy.
It's daddy class.
I
You
think
tell me
there's-
because we were suggesting it, but we didn't have time to
You don't
fully
have
do
time
that.
to fully
So
finish it. I'll say just for now, just still medium.
Still medium.
Yeah, just slightly larger Miles.
Medium
I would
rare.
like to cast Eldritch Blast at the moon.
Okay, roll the hit.
Roll to hit the moon.
Roll to hit the moon.
Natural 20 moon explodes!
That's so out of your range.
Oh, so close. 19 plus.
You see it go off, 120 feet,
Yeah.
and just dissipate into the
Pam
air.
just looks up at Zane and she's like, "You're such a fucking idiot."
I fucking look at the moon, look at Zane, and I just howl as you try to kill the moon for me.
You're right there, Miles. You good? I'll
Can
take
you like
the
nod
seats.
or shake your head or?
Oh, he's
Oh,
good.
okay, great.
Do you want us to let you go?
Wait.
Was it?
Could this be a trick? Are werewolves like smart and cunning?
Uh,
Like I'm all for letting Miles go, but I don't want to be like. him
No,
in the
I
morning
think
being
if the
like,
wolf
"We let
wanted
him
us
go.
dead, it
Why
would
did you
want
let
us
me
dead
go?"
They would
now.
want us dead right now. I don't think they're like super in control. Okay, alright. I walk over and start undoing the chains.
I put my hands on my guns just in case.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just resting to see what happens.
And then the cuffs are still on my wrist, so
Yeah, and you see
they
the
look
only-
like they fit more now.
yeah. You see, like, the only kind of feature that you see of Miles's previous, clothing and armor are these silver manticles that are around his arms, which seem to now fit a lot better.
And his Hulk pants. Of
His
course.
Hulk,
His
his
Tasteful,
pants.
his
Tasteful.
tasteful pants.
goofy Hulk pants.
The
Yeah.
tasteful green
I
pants.
will
Yeah.
collect Miles' ripped clothes on the floor and attempt to mend them with mending.
Ooh.
Okay, it takes you a few moments.
Sad
to
move
get
Miles! You wanna go riding? And then Grandma just starts taking off into the woods.
Okay.
As little Grandma. She's like...
And fucking Miles just like gets on the floor, just takes off after.
All right.
And then
Yeah.
you hear just like the of Grandma, and now
And
they're
I'm just
out.
howling
Yeah,
in the
as
distance.
as you see Miles take off from his starting point with not ungodly speed, but just large pounce, and begin taking off after Grandma. And you see Grandma's small little form disappear over like a small little crest over a hill, and then all of a sudden this large mass of a creature begin running running off towards the valley. You just see all of them within like the backdrop of the moonlight, just the two shadows taking a
Just
run
like the other night in front of the moon.
over
Last Monday.
over the valley here. And
I don't know.
and that's when we'll take a break.
Cool.
All right.
Picturesque.
Yeah. So.
I love that song by Shakira.
Oh, she
She
will.
will. She's in the closet.
Alright, so thank you for joining us this far. Hope you're enjoying it. We'll be back in maybe a good 15-20 minutes. We're just going to take a small break.
9:10?
9-10 minutes?
No, like 9.
Oh, gotcha.
10 p.m.
9-10 p.m.
Oh, yeah, somewhere around there.
Somewhere around there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hey, goodbye, everybody.
Yeah, we'll see you in a bit.
Thank you.
button.
There
He
it
did the
goes.
five-
Hootin', hollering, hollering.
It's fine, we're
hootin'.
back.
Because-
Listen,
hello,
beautiful.
everyone. Hello.
Lord,
I hope
no.
everyone can hear me. But welcome back to Dungeons and Degenerates.
Hey.
So, a quick few shout outs here before you jump back into this. We want to thank you, Bellweather and Newmeister, for subscribing to us. So, thank you very much, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
What's up?
You're gonna have to redo that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Why
Your audio is on.
Alright. Let's do it again. Cool.
Alright, we're going back to break. Bye, everyone.
We'll keep
Having
going. A lot of
short
issues
break
today.
from our responses to web.
As a horrible man once said, fuck it, we'll do it live.
We'll do it live. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dungeons and Degenerates. Before we jump back into this, we'd like to give a huge thanks to Bellweather and Newmeister for subscribing to us.
Yay!
Thank you so much. It's,
You own our souls now.
Yes, we are now
Not
dancing
mine. I sold that a long time ago.
Oh. All right, so
Yes.
jumping back into this,
Oh.
we're gonna just do a little, time skip for posterity's sake, because it's, traveling in D&D, it takes a long time.
Wait, should we resolve the thing with Nyx, or are we good?
We're good. We're keeping Nyx, right?
Okay,
Nyx.
cool.
We're keeping Nyx
Until
resolved.
he crosses me.
And then, yeah.
And then we dunk them.
All right.
Okay, cool.
All right,
And we
so,
take his boots.
Take his.
hey, you leave a man without his boots out here in the frozen lands, he's gonna
Yes,
die.
absolutely.
A gun with one bullet.
All right.
For you.
So after Grandma and Miles here have their fun frolicking out throughout the moonlight, the rest of you, get some rest for the journey ahead as you continue on heading towards Broken Fork. And at this point, I'd say you guys just pass the next couple days without really anything going on too crazy. So you do arrive at Broken Fork here, and you do notice that the markets are now, flooded with various other merchants, travelers, different things like that. Is there anything any of you needed here?
Yes.
Suppose. Yes.
I would like to buy a cowboy hat.
Or buy a cowboy hat.
As close to Ricky's hat as possible.
Okay, go ahead.
Why? Sorry. Why?
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Alright.
As you're searching about the marketplace.
You walk past the hat store.
You walk past it like 5 times.
Four.
4?
Oh.
Hats!
Yeah,
selling hats!
Yeah. You
Working on
ignore all the people yelling that they're selling hats, and it takes you a good, you guys are just
Hey
sitting
Zane,
chilling
what you looking for?
and going around. It takes Zane about 2 hours
Hold
before
on.
he finds a hat.
I need to get a small piece of clothing.
What kind of
underwear?
small
So with you, my shirt got fucked up.
Oh, it didn't.
I mended that.
He took a few moments and mended all your clothes.
But we
you're
could get
so
you some
nice.
stretchy pants. Or maybe a stretchy shirt to go with your stretchy pants.
They're called maternity clothes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Some pregnant pants.
Do you know what elastic is, young man?
No.
Brrr.
Okay, I get some pregnancy pants.
Pregnancy pants. All right.
Maternity pants.
Maternity pants for my werewolf voice.
You go about and you find,
Do they like mom jeans?
Ve-
I want them to wear mom jeans.
they do. They really do. You find them, they cost like 7 copper.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut a hole in the back of them for your tail.
Thank you.
And
I
for
need it.
Oh no, please. Alright, yeah, and Zane, you find a very similar looking cowboy hat to Ricky's. This one's a bit darker leather though.
Okay.
Has some kind of pockmarks here and there on the side, but it gives it character. Looks nice.
I want a pair of high heels.
High heels?
Yeah,
How high are these heels?
How
6
high?
inches
6-inch high heels?
with platform
Can
toes.
I go with grandma?
And
Yeah,
a
go
small
for it.
black dress
Both-
to seduce
Either
Nyx.
both of you roll investigation or one of you roll at advantage.
How much does a hat
I'm
cost
giving you
me?
advantage.
For this particular leather hat, I would say 6 silver pieces. It's
It's a nice hat.
a nice hat.
Wait, question. So I can write
18.
down, how much gold did we pick up from last time when we split that?
It was 2,000 total, right? I believe we were paid 2,000 total, and then we split it amongst us.
Yes.
Oh wait, no, I probably did add it. I just didn't see the extra digit.
I thought you guys said 8,000.
I think it was
No.
8,000.
Yeah,
Was it
so
8,000?
I was on 400 myself. See, we all should have something similar. We got there.
I don't know how much money I got, but I demand a
How much did I
cut.
get? Yeah.
No, you all, we all got 1333 from the
Yeah,
whole-
okay.
1333.
That makes more sense. I did not
1333.
see the last digit on my thing, so I'm like, I have a 3-digit amount of gold, and I should have a 4-digit. I actually
That
have
does
a
ex-
4-digit.
that does explain the amount of gold that I currently have in my person.
God.
You're
That's why Pam loves
Can I
that
peek?
lady.
Yeah, go for it.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
So yeah, Grandma, and Pam, as you're roaming about the marketplaces, you do find at this very unique looking clothing shop with various different colors. It doesn't look like there's a theme or anything for the shop itself. It's just a treasure trove of unseen wonders, I suppose. You do find your, platform 6-inch heels.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I
There's
want red heels. Where do I see them?
red heels. Yes, I have some right here for you.
How tall? I'm very short.
Can see that. We have various lengths of the heel.
Look at me!
She's
in heel.
is now up 6 inches or so.
Get on up
I
here!
can have the same,
You're
the
so
same
tall.
height for you if you'd
I'm
like.
so jealous.
Oh, you can do it! Believe in your
I
heels!
don't know. Okay,
There's some
I'll try it
clompers that
out.
are like stilts.
No, do you have anything that's like, and I kind of do like 4 inches, like this?
4 inches? Yes, of course. Red ones, you said, right?
Yeah.
All right. And she brings out a pair there for you. Red heels.
Shiny heels.
The glossy, very glossy. And they're about 4 inches tall.
You're so young again. Oh, it looks so good. What do you think, Grandma?
It's amazing on you. I'm so proud of you for finding shoes.
Just 2 silver each, please.
I want a scarf. I want a scarf.
Are you all together? Because those two went off.
No.
Or those two
Ruby's
went
like probably
But-
alone with Nick's like, alright.
Just
like,
a picture of this. A halfling and a short drow wearing 6-inch heels is equivalent to a normal-sized person wearing 2-foot heels.
like compared to
They're just
their
basically
height.
stilts at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You go about, find a different shop. They're selling numerous amounts of scarves, as it is fairly cold in that
Long red ones.
area. Or long red one.
It's about 4 feet in length.
4 feet in length. Very specific. Roll investigation for me. 11. You find one. It's a bit shorter than 4 feet, but it is a nice shade of red that you like.
Excellent.
Yeah, and that's going to be about 3 silver pieces.
Okay, and I also come back with
Pam, let's
Yeah.
get
Another silver piece for all of
our
you.
hair and makeup done, Pam. My treat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You pay for the- okay,
Because
why not?
you wouldn't pay for something like this.
No,
You
I
save so
wouldn't.
much money.
You're right.
And we
Let's
go
go.
to the salon. 30-minute in and out salon. They're gonna do a deep condition.
Oh my
He's gonna do a moisturizer on our face,
Can I
a
get
peel.
highlights?
Pam's gonna get highlights.
Unfortunately, this is not like an actual city.
It's not like a
But
place.
it's so surprising that someone's there. That
They don't have a salon
Damn
here for you to go to, unfortunately.
Okay.
As you look about and ask around, they don't have a salon.
But if you just
Next
yell
time.
out, I have 50 gold, who can do my hair?
Oh,
I mean,
don't think you want
yeah, I
that.
don't think
You don't want
either.
that.
Yeah.
Christian, can I find a quiet, out of the way spot, just somewhere off, not in the main thoroughfare where there's nobody around?
Yeah, you
Cool.
can easily find just various once the trails kind of eventually trail off from the main crossroads area. It's very sparse.
So I'll leave my hat with Nyx,
okay,
and I'm gonna turn into Artier.
Okay,
Yeah, and then I'm gonna wander and see if there's anyone who's trading in gems.
in gems.
Yeah,
Okay. Go ahead and roll investigation for me.
sure. Let's give it this one. What's my investigation? I think it's +0. I'm right. 16.
16. All right. Fairly quickly, you make your way through the main thoroughfare here, and you do find a small little vendor, very small, but it looks like he has a small little display in the front with various precious-looking gems in there. Maybe a good dozen or so only.
Cool.
He looks to be from the face of him. It looks like he's a tabaxi.
Okay.
Very very black, silky-looking fur, has almost like a wrap around his head. Yes. How may I help?
Excuse me, sir. Do you buy as well as sell?
Yes, I do. I have wares if you have coin.
Thank you, sir. I happen to. I'm not entirely certain about the value of this, and I'm going to pull out the opalescent stone.
Okay.
Okay. That I stole from the gem shop.
Yes.
And I'm going to put it down. It's like, I was given this as a gift, and I'm afraid that I've fallen on some hard times, and I would like to get a fair price for it if possible.
Yes, of course. He takes the gem from you and he pulls out from his pocket very nice looking eyepiece. As he examines the gem itself. Ooh, that's really high. Wow, this is magnificent. Where did you happen upon this?
It was a gift from a friend.
A gift? Must be a very wealthy fellow.
It was a very long time ago. Things have changed quite a bit since then.
I see, that is unfortunate to hear, but if you are willing to part with this, I would be glad to take it off your hands.
How much would you appraise it at?
For this piece itself, just the single one, 600 gold.
I'm gonna roll an insight check on that, my guy.
Go for it.
That's a 24.
He rolled like a 7. You feel that it could be worth more than that, but it's kind of, he has if he's not going to keep
he's
himself,
going to be competitive,
right?
He
has to.
What do I think?
It.
So, but I feel like it would be worth more. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it possible to go a bit higher than that? I'm aware that it is of some value, but I also know that you have to maintain. You have your own business to run.
Yes, of course.
Could we do 650?
650. Roll persuasion.
10,000. 8.
Let's start an end in this one.
Do you have to make ends meet? How about we say meet in the middle at 625?
That seems fair.
Yeah.
625.
Right. He takes out a chest from behind his counter, counts out 625 gold there for you, and places it on the counter for you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. He takes the,
Can I get that in platinum?
Yes, you have,
62 platinum and 5 gold. Yeah. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, you are very welcome, and if you're ever back in the area, have any other magnificent gems to sell, please come find me.
Most likely I will not, but I appreciate the offer. Have a good day to you, sir.
You too.
And I'm gonna wander away back out of town, quote unquote.
As you wander away from his stall, you notice there's a small little notice board there with various news that's kind of written throughout the area.
Ooh.
Already posted on. You see, you see already posted on there, fairly fresh looking, is an attack on Wolverievka.
Okay.
Yeah, but it seems to be more of like propaganda saying, oh, the valiant heroes of Wolverievka have...
They've struck the devil hordes back.
And pretty much drove them back without issue. Our nations are safe and all that.
Any other little tidbits on that board?
As you look on through, it says, still some weird monster happenings down in Kalrem.
All right.
As well as an attempted assassination attempt on a... Sorry. Jesus. My words are just awful right now. An attempted assassination on a noble figure down in Minamo Crossing. Specifically, Exorcist.
Ooh. I make a note of that in my brain, and then I'm gonna wander back out of view.
Yeah, there's a small little kind of drawing of who it might possibly be. It looks to be a smallish figure with 2 other people.
Okay.
Maybe like Elvin behind them.
Okay.
Very, very crude drawings of what they could possibly look like. But they're suggesting maybe gnomish, halfling, maybe.
Something like that?
Something small.
Okay. Then I'm gonna wander, after making a note of these, I wander back out of town, change back into Reiki, hop over to the cart and pick my hat back up.
Alright. Have a good time?
Yeah, it was nice.
It's good.
Oh, remember that person? What was his name? That guy, the fancy guy from Minamo Crossing, who was doing the exorcism. The pink one.
The pink one. Yeah, the exorcism guy.
Yeah.
I don't remember what his name was.
Someone tried to kill him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I saw it on the notice board. It was crazy. Some people tried to kill him.
Wow. He's just like,
Why?
I don't know. I didn't say. It said that they failed.
Oh, okay. It was an attempt.
It was an attempt. Nobody killed him, but somebody tried. There was like a little doodle, but it wasn't very good.
It makes sense why someone would want to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your guys' shoes are so nice.
Oh, do you like them?
Yeah, they're nice.
What do you think of them, Nix?
Oh yeah, they look really nice. I also like yours a lot, Grandma.
Thanks.
Oh, sorry that took me so long. I found like a brown hat and a gray hat. I was like brown hat, no. Gray hat, no. Brown hat.
I burned
Yeah,
both of them.
I only have the brown
Combustion.
hat now. The brown hat was the right choice.
I
right?
cast
It's a very good
disintegrate.
hat. Can I ask why you got the hat?
Oh yes.
Please
Are we in town still?
You guys are right now in the carts. The cart's like a bit.
Dead in the eyes, I'm like, it's your disguise.
Is there other people other than our cart around?
There are as you look about, but not really within earshot.
Okay. Like lie down in the cart. Like when you like put down the seat in the car so you can be out of range. And
You
then
just pull the lever and then slowly descend.
yeah. Then I'm going to pass my hand in front of my face, and I am going to cast Disguise Self.
Okay.
And from now on, DM, since I'm a warlock and can cast Disguise Self at will, I'm going to be casting this as long as I'm conscious to always keep it up. And I change into basically what you'd expect the boy version of Ricky to look like. I have my plate armor is like plate chaps, and it's still like the same color as like gold with a little sort of like brown rustiness, and I have the same complexion and freckles and like hair, a similar
Oh, God, there's two of
hairstyle.
them.
And I go, howdy. I'm oh god, what should I be called?
Maribel.
Rick. How about I'm Howard Howdy Hicks.
Howdy, Hicks! Are we my brother now?
Yes.
Yes!
So this is the con going forward. We're twins.
Are we
I am-
twins?
Can leave them at any time. We can leave this people. These twins do not have to be associated with us.
You're right.
We can stand up to this tyranny. We can stop this. Nip it in the bud.
Are we killing them?
Grandma, would you like a hat?
God, no.
I have a disguise kit, and if anyone else wants to look like Ricky family.
Where are we at currently?
You're currently at Broken Fork.
I just hit it off, like, hit it on his hands.
With our new height, we can
For
reach
speed's
his.
sake, you guys have been on the way already, heading further south,
I don't
heading
think
back.
we're gonna tackle on it.
Looking at the map, you're heading back towards
Alright.
Minimal Crossing.
Okay.
Which is the fastest way to get down to Pontargos instead of crossing
See you.
over into Kalrem and then coming down.
Yeah.
You guys figured that, like, the less amount of time you're in Kalrem, the better. So,
Reuben.
So, serious time though.
Can't take you serious because we just had a really long discussion about a hat.
Also, you're Ricky now.
I am Ricky.
Howdy.
I'm Howdy.
Howdy.
I like
I
it.
have to call you Howdy.
You can call me Howard. You can call me Zane if no one's around. But if people are
I'm
around,
gonna
please
forget.
Please avoid that. It'll listen. We'll practice it. We have a long time to get to Kelrem. But one thing I just want to put down is my real name is still is Zane, but my last name is not Brandon. It's Calor.
I don't even know your name.
What is that?
What?
That's fair. It's kind of a hyphen.
Where does Howdy begin and Zane end? Where does Zane end and Howdy begin?
Wait, your
So-
real name is what?
Technically, Zane Brandith Calor. Calor is my father's name. Brandith is my mother's maiden
I
name.
can see why you wouldn't take it.
So if
Zane.
those names pop up while we're around, you don't know who this is. What a strange
Calor?
stranger. I only
Or
know
Calor?
Howard Howdy Hicks. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Howdy, 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 howdy.
How do you spell your last name?
God, I don't know how to spell.
He's
B.
actually not that smart, guys.
Can't read? I knew a guy who couldn't read.
He learned how to
Alright.
read really
B.
late, and it just never
R A N D I T H
E-I-E-I-O.
K A L L O R with an apostrophe.
I use Druidcraft to write it in the bark on a tree that you're passing.
Some pig.
I'll fireball that tree to delete the evidence.
Salutations.
Alright.
I like this. This is fun.
Howdy.
Oh, God. Glad you're having fun.
Alright, so as you all continue on, you're now a few hours away from Broken Fork and continuing on through down towards Minimal Crossing once more. as pretty much the trail just continues on, nothing really exciting comes your way as the sun begins to start setting. I'd like everyone to roll me a perception check.
Cool.
Ruby's playing music.
Get ready to get.
Should we water the horses?
Let them graze, feed and water the horses.
Oh, is that?
That's how you say it, morons!
I don't know how to horse.
How to horse?
12.
I don't know a lot of things.
13.
13!
Ruby's not paying attention. She's playing music.
18.
Unnatural.
Or wait, no, perception.
Perception, yes.
18.
18.
Unnatural.
Unnatural 20?
Yeah.
Grandma?
13.
13. All right.
Passive's 19.
So, Ricky, you notice this first. As you're kind of there, sitting in front,
Constant
pretty
vigilance.
much navigating with Nyx, as he's currently... You guys take shifts. He's currently still driving the horses here. You notice off in the distance, and you notice this first because you're more familiar with them. But you see about there 8 humanoid figures, all cloaked in a dark blood red mantle.
Oh fuck! Oh shit!
Ruby, Grandma,
Oh, yeah!
hi.
You see as
Put a tarp over yourself.
as you see your cart beginning to pull up next to them, you do see the 8 individuals there. The 2 in front, pretty much holding up banners of some sort, and you see the banners there on front. Dark red, same red with a little trimmings of gold on the side. In the middle, a black-looking blade, like a long sword, with seems to be just caked in crimson red and dripping down into a small little basin at the bottom of the banner itself. And behind them, you see 2 on horseback. The horses similarly adorned in the same blood red, visage, as 4 others are trailing from behind as they're making their way up towards Broken Fork. As you all begin to pass. Oh, who's doing where? You guys are inside the cart.
Like under a tarp.
Under a tarp.
Is there
Nyx is
nearby
there in
like,
front.
a small little patch of like grass on the road that I might be able to rip down and start chewing on?
Sure, if you'd like.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and you just pretty much grab a piece of like just off-road weed. Not weed, but like a weed.
Sounds weed.
The good weed. The kush.
Could you imagine if we in D&D solved like xenophobia and racism with just good kush? I'm under a pile of things as well in the back of that.
In the back of the cart. Okay, so currently it's Nyx outside and
I'm in the front too.
Yeah, you're in the front there,
I'm
Ricky.
just like watching off the side, like, what the fuck?
Because this is still a covered cart, as you guys notice. But yeah, they trail and pass on through. You guys kind of make a semi-wide berth around each other, but you do notice that all of their faces are obscured and covered by the red hood that they wear. They vary in size, but all look to be, generally as you would expect, humanoid and more human-looking. As they continue and passing on through the cart. All right. Yeah. You see the 2 on horseback. One of them, they're closer to you, kind of just glances over to your cart, and you see now. You see a portion of his face, fairly tan skin, but bright blue eyes. They're just piercing through his hood and looking pretty much straight at you, Ricky. And you feel like he's almost staring, like probing for something.
Okay.
Almost. Nothing magical of the sort, but just the way that he's glancing and looking.
It just seems unnerving.
Very unnerving, yes. But as that kind of sensation, that feeling passes over you, he just whips his head back forward and they continue marching forward ahead as your cart eventually begins trailing behind from them. And as the rest of you kind of steer clear from that, you kind of peek out and you see, the rest of you see the Blooded Vigil, or at least a portion of them, heading towards Broken Fork itself.
Try to stop them.
No!
Not our problem.
I think they're following our trail.
That is another people that I guess could collect information from the Seekers, so we might want to stay in front of them.
Yeet!
Grandma says as she throws the cart in hyperdrive.
Right, as you continue on a bit faster than you were before,
Hey, somebody in the back?
Yep.
Can, Palm?
Yeah.
Can you watch to make sure no one's following us, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
All right. Are you going back? Are you actively looking?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
There's been 3 people just walking behind the cart this whole time. Hey, what's up? Nice tailwind.
Still pretty bad. 14.
14. Okay.
I think Grandma fell asleep.
Grandma's just under a sack of food, and she's just sleeping.
He's sleeping in the beef jerky.
Oh god.
The leftover sack of your candied pecans.
Yes, she's in there.
We have so many candied pecans.
I know. She always has to eat her way out.
Okay, I'll clean you. I'll cook you.
She loves it. She's like,
All right. Yeah, and as you continue on forward, night eventually comes to you all as you pull over to the side and make camp for the night. Just for the sake of this, who would like to take a watch tonight?
Every time you raise your hand, your arm snaps off.
Oh no.
what happened again?
As you find
watches in twos, right?
Yeah, as you know, eventually the snowy lands eventually make their way into the green rolling hills, heading down south. You do find a small little alcove there, next to like a large forming boulder and some trees there, seeming like a good space for a campsite. And yeah, who would like that first watch then?
First?
Or a
I took a nap, so I'll do the first watch.
Okay, so Grandma and anyone else wants to, we'll do 2 people. Grandma and Pam.
I also only
I'll
need
do a watch.
4 hours sleep.
True.
Okay. Well, as night eventually comes, and you see the now waning moon up in the sky, and Miles, you're just like, oh, thank God that's over. As you
Wash our hands of that.
gently take yourselves to sleep, Pam and Grandma.
Although before Miles goes to sleep, as a real again, I'll look at the moon, which is now sort of, I presume, waxing.
Waning. Waxing is getting bigger. Yeah.
I'll point to it. Look, see, I took a little chunk out of the moon.
You're an idiot. But I look confused.
I told you!
And I'm just like, go to bed, saying, roll over.
Alright. As you two take your first watch, go ahead and roll a perception check, or if there's anything you'd like to RP, go for it.
Oh, buddy, oh boy.
How does
Natural?
passive perception work?
20!
Why did we stack both our perceptive people?
8?
One
8? Alright.
Plus 5 perception.
So as Pam, you're now kind of just looking about and seeing the various rolling hillsides, the wind gently sweeping across the land here. The moon slowly rising now higher and higher in the sky. You two really have an uneventful night.
Ooh!
With that natural 20.
Wasted.
As you're looking about, yeah, there's nothing that seems to be happening right now.
You find pirate gold.
Yeah, you see off in the distance a couple other carts, a small little campfire there set up. Other people who are kind of resting on the wayside of the road. Nothing else happens.
Hey, Grandma.
Hey, Pam!
What do you feel about this group? Besides Nix, I think I know what you feel about
Well, I feel like so much of what's happened to us individually makes it difficult for us to mesh into other people or groups. So it's quite amazing that we can even coexist like this, and I think it's something to admire and at least keeps me interested in staying here.
Okay.
What do you think of this group, Pam? Sorry for shouting, everybody go to sleep. Good night.
It's okay.
Well, at first, I mean, it's hard to trust everyone. Seeing that they have a lot of secrets and they turn into different monsters, but I did have a strong vision about this group, and I do feel somewhat safe with them, even though it doesn't seem that way because of who they are. But with you, I guess, I don't know, you say you're okay just because a little fun for you, or is there any other reason why you're sticking with us?
Right now, it's largely interesting, and I guess you could say I'm enjoying everyone's company.
I roll in.
You'd like?
it just seemed a little off.
You
Fuck. Doesn't matter.
get bent.
10.
Yeah, I mean, you feel that there is
Like some sort of
something, but I mean, you don't really want to like.
Well, like, what if it is the truth? Like, I'm not concealing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah, if you're not concealing anything, then-
Right? No. Yeah.
Yeah,
You just.
I'm just like, yeah. Is it?
You're just.
Yeah, you believe Grandma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad that you enjoy our company so far.
Nah, it's just hard to share these kinds of things because I haven't had
Friends?
friends in a long time.
I don't know if I consider everyone
Oh, you're not my friend. I want that to be that way,
right.
but I'm not close to you. We just met.
And I agree.
I want to do that.
I think it's weird that Ricky thinks she's friends with everyone, but I think she's just really sweet.
She's an interesting girl, that one. And I found in my sense of time that people like that can come off as rather insincere.
Right.
But I do want to believe she means it.
I'm okay with sticking around to see what happens there.
This is what our lives are right now.
Yeah.
So why not make the best of it?
I think you're right. That's beautiful.
We are beautiful.
We are.
Look at our fucking
Our
feet!
dudes! We're so dumb! We can take on the world.
Women!
Go
Giraffes! Grandma!
Go get
Pam!
Nyx.
What?
Go get Nyx.
Oh, I can't right now.
No,
Boy
I
needs
mean-
to sleep.
I mean in
He's so
time.
short.
I meant in time.
Oh no, he's mine.
Yeah.
That sweet little chalupas doesn't even know what's coming for him.
Oh my god. As your watch comes to an end.
I'll take the second watch.
This is exactly what I wanted.
Alright, second watch. Who wants to join Grandma in a second watch? Alright, Miles.
I just walk past her, give her like a high five. Like, hi. Your turn. Right?
Yeah.
Him.
Miles.
Sorry.
No,
Keep doing
it's
that.
fine.
Yes.
I understand.
Can't you
Because
see his
yes,
big?
yes, yes.
I understand. His big muscles and
What big man
Hey,
was
Miles. Dog.
you're sitting right next to each other.
Pump.
There you go.
I'm so short, so I have to like.
We're trying to act badly.
Badly. So Pam.
So bad. Alright, I
Alright,
get up.
as Miles and Grandma, you're now taking second and final watch for the night.
Oh,
Wait.
sick.
Only 2 watches the whole night?
Just to speed it up, you know.
Fair.
That's why I took a nap. My 4-hour naps keep me going, and good berries for the rest. Oh, what's up?
Howdy.
Oh,
How's
just
the night been?
it's been pretty slow. I think I'm gonna have another look around really quick just to make sure that nothing else has changed in the last 4 hours.
Make a perception check, both of you.
Now that I hear the DM making rolls.
I hear like ominous rolling in the distance, so I'm just gonna.
That one's 23, much better.
22.
22.
Get bent.
All right, yeah. So as you are eventually, wandering about and looking through, talking to each other here and there is not arouse suspicion.
Sniffing the ground.
But yeah, both of you, with your, monster-like senses, do notice the faint presence of a few people hiding off in a portion of this large boulder there behind, seemingly watching you. So it's
Alright, so Miles, I presume you see that too?
I do.
how do you want to go about this? Because we can wake everybody up, but they might run, or we can wait till they get real close and like stealthily wake everyone up. How could do that? And I don't know. I'm just really excited. We might get to fight something.
Okay, so
I'm hungry.
you want us to just deal with this?
I don't know. It's exciting.
I mean, I feel like if we just start going at it, and the others will wake up, we're not too right. So if you
That's
want
fair.
just go full hog.
Hold on, let me try something. I get 4 pebbles. I just throw them at everybody.
Oh, okay.
Just like, hey!
Hey, you.
But like, quietly.
That's actually pretty smart.
Because I don't want, if they're watching, I just want us two to be talking.
And yeah.
Yeah, so the rest of you get knocked in the head with these pebbles.
Ouch.
Alert. Danger.
I'm gonna look around.
I'm gonna, because I have messages to Kenstrip, so I'm just like talking to Grandma and then just like, and then be like, just do it individually.
Oh, yes, and that was so fun. And she's over talking.
Yeah, and I was like, there's people watching this, and I'm gonna message everybody who was asleep and who just woke up like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and as you're staring through, you kind of notice them creeping a bit closer and closer to the camp.
As because I can respond to this message. When you message me, I just like, if they're watching us, don't they know you're doing this?
Not if I'm being stealthy about it. I'm still talking to Grandma.
I will reply to you.
Yeah.
Roll deception, by the way.
Okay, no.
Do you want me to go take a look by taking a piss?
No, it's fine.
You can't hear this.
What is it?
Deception.
Never mind.
Thank you, that was very sweet.
I apologize.
Alrighty. Cool.
Good.
Getting all my shit on you.
And I respond saying, do you need help? Do you need me to come?
So as you are now speaking,
Grandma's like doing stretches now. Just,
Grandma's just getting those hamstrings ready.
as you are
I'm
now
becoming Howard Howdy Hicks.
as you're now speaking, trying to casting your message cantrip here.
I see the area.
Yeah, you see like off the side of the road. You see there's like a kind of large boulder hilled area, and you see them kind of creeping around the boulder itself, and you see 2 of them now creeping up and about to point crossbows at you.
Okay, so I'm gonna just. Do I know if they're all in the same area?
Right now you can't tell how many there are. You see,
just gonna burn them.
there are several figures.
There's several figures.
Yes.
That I see. Cool.
You
I'm
see,
gonna
and
do
they're about to
fireball.
shoot. Oh,
I've been holding my gun at this point.
yeah. Sweet.
No.
Yeah, as you launch your fireball, they simultaneously launch 2 arrows at you.
Fuck off.
So, oh shit, that's a natural 20.
There was another camp thing like,
To
hey,
hit
do you
you.
guys have some extra firewood?
And 5 for that. So the first arrow,
Do
the
we?
first arrow hits definitely. The second arrow misses.
Okay.
So as you take 14 points of piercing damage from the one arrow that seems to pierce through your armor and your clothing, straight in the shoulder,
Fucking
and you
ow.
feel just like the burning
Pyromancy
of
according to
the
Raj.
pain shoot across. And yeah, I'd like everyone to roll initiative right now.
Woo!
Go ahead and roll your damage for your fireball.
Okay.
And let's see.
Cocked.
Dexterity saving throws. Oh no, this is
I'll just wake up. What's happening? Everything's dead.
2 or 3 more.
Oh, okay. Roll save. Does save. Do that. One more. Okay.
That's all damage. Buddy. Right.
Oh no.
At the rain.
What?
That sound.
32 points.
Thanks,
of
the
fire
fan.
32 points of fire damage. Okay.
32?
Dang!
Max damage!
Mad Max.
Dang, boy.
All right. So as you
Son.
see, and everyone, as you hear, you see this bright red streak of just fiery energy launch over to this bouldered area.
I'll
A
do it.
large explosion occurs, and all just jolts everyone into
Action.
Into action, basically. Yeah. As you see these 4 here, including the 2 who shot crossbow bolts at you, see they're now kind of lit ablaze by all the fire and smoke. Yeah, they are so close to dying. They're like charred and burnt on the front. Some of them are screaming in pain. As the 3 in the back, since they were a bit further away, they are decent right now. Oh God. Okay.
Wreck them.
Think you can sneak up on me, boys? I don't fucking think so.
Okay, yeah, you hear one of them in the back. They knew we were coming. Fucking get them! As
It's the Hillbilly Lynching Squad!
Hillbilly Lynching Squad.
No,
All right, I'd like
terrible.
everyone's initiative here.
This is horrible.
Oh wait, are you gonna do that?
Yeah, 25 to 20. Wait, what'd you get?
21.
21. So we got Ruby. 20 to 15.
16.
17. Okay, so we got Pam. Yeah, Sorry.
Oh wait, sorry, 16 because I
16?
wanted Dex.
Okay, so Pam, and then you can choose Grandma or Zane, whoever you want to go first.
Grandma.
Grandma goes first. Okay, Grandma. Zane.
Zane.
Hey, Zane. Okay. Let me just-
I thought you were saying
push
it.
that
I was like,
15 to 10.
13.
13. Okay, Ricky.
Oh.
And potato.
Listen, kid, you got a good shot in real out right the gate.
And 7.
7.
Oof.
Seven.
Okay. And Miles. All right. Here we go. So first up, Ruby, it's your turn. You are still currently inside the tent here. I think you and Pam were together here in this tent in the back.
Take me to
As
church.
make your way outside, and you see now these like several people on top of this boulder just lit up and like just kind of smoldering.
Yeah.
And I cast it not pattern.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Okay, naughty patterns. What was it? Wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, it's a 30-foot cube.
Give
So-
me the juice.
Good job,
That
Ever.
will get 30-foot cube. No, yeah, that'll get all of them. I think.
Oh man. Ruby just ends the combat immediately.
Oh no, it's not over.
Grandma's hungry.
Grandma just goes and devours them whole like a
I
cobra.
can't move.
One by
The
one.
DC is
16.
16. Okay, so these 3 in the front fail as they're on fire. They're screaming, and then all of a sudden they just stop screaming, and they're just like staring out into space. These 2 here and this one succeed. This one fails. That's in the back. As those 3 there in the middle are not affected by the hypnotic gaze.
And I'm still laughing as I run forward.
Okay.
My full 60 feet.
60 feet.
You're so tiny and fast.
You're gonna get up right up where the boulder is.
And then I'm
The
gonna
boulder.
use my mantle of inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all of you can immediately use your movement speed to get to me.
Grandma gets real close.
Oh yeah, I'm all up in it. Listen, I'm all up in that fray.
Everyone's up in there.
Yes.
Except for Pam, you're kind of more in the back. Since,
Can we go a little closer though, or no?
well, you use your full 25 feet.
You just have small legs.
You have small legs.
I just small things. They're very small.
And yeah, you guys are right up there on the boulder. They're all standing up above you. They're maybe a good, 5-10-ish feet above you. Yeah, you're all up there.
I'm still
All up
laughing
in
because
there.
I'm like, ah.
Alright, and now Pam, it is your turn.
Okay, well, I don't have malice towards these people right now.
Okay.
But what I'll say is, because I don't want to do any fighting, but instead, maybe I'll say, "Hey, we can kill you right now if we want to. What is going on?" Can I say that
Yeah, you can say that.
in combat?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a
Like,
roll a persuasion check.
The majority of them are like.
What is it again?
Persuasion.
9.
9. Yeah, you see, as you're yelling, the 3 in front are just staring off into the distance, seemingly not paying attention. The 3 there. Yeah. Okay, the one in the back is kind of just staring off too. The 3 there that are there in the middle. One of them was like, "Yeah, what are we?" And he begins to put down his weapons, and the other was like, "The hell are you doing?" And it just kind of hits him, and he's like, "Oh, sorry," and he pulls his crossbow back up. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay. That's Pam's turn. Zane, it's your turn.
Hello.
As you see these.
How close are is any of them in melee range?
Give me the juice! Right now they're up on a boulder. I think one of them's in melee range with you.
Is it a sleek boy?
He's currently.
Do I see any
zoned
non-sleek
out.
boys from where I'm standing?
From where you are, you see a portion of them that are on the boulder a bit further back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mount the boulder.
I'm mounting the boulder. Can I just scramble into the fray?
Okay, yeah. You
I'll just go in the center of them.
Okay, you're right
Come
there.
at me,
You're in the
boys.
middle. There are two in front of you. Two of them that are not. Yeah.
And then as I'm scrambling, I will go, Holy wings, I beg of thee to reveal thy glory and grant us swiftness. And I'm going to twin the haste spell on Ricky and Grandma. So you will both have an extra attack action.
And your movement speed's doubled.
And you have +2 AC.
And +2 AC.
+2 AC.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, Zane.
What?
Anything else you'd like to do?
No, just put myself there too.
Okay, right then.
Actually, no, I'll use a bonus action to burn a spell slot to make more sorcery points in return.
Okay. Alright.
Level 1.
Okay, Zane, that was your turn, Grandma.
Yeah.
Fuck it up.
She takes off her heels, and then her.
Do you me hold your back? Thank you.
And she just bolts and just starts running. And as she is going forward at incredible speed, she transforms into that huge beast. These long arms eject out from her shoulders and her sides.
I don't think so.
And she's just galloping towards them. Are any of them aware of this coming towards them?
Like two of them are. The three in front are just zoned out.
I'm gonna go for the ones who scream.
Okay. You see, the two in front of Zane are kind of currently occupied with him, but as they see this monster thing just climb up onto the rock, they're just like, ah! Again, pointing their weapons, completely ignoring you, Zane, at this moment. You run up towards them. You're up in front of two of them right now.
I'm gonna go give them both. I can attack twice with haste.
You
can have one extra attack on your turn,
which you can use to attack.
It's like extra
once,
attack, not
or to dash, or to do something like that.
It's an action. Yeah.
It's
So I have
one
an
additional
extra
action,
action?
Yes.
which
So
you
you
can use to
only-
make one weapon attack.
Yeah.
Your
So I
claws
can
count
ex-
as a natural weapon.
Okay.
You can make
You can make an additional attack. Is the answer to this
Perfect.
question.
There was. I asked. It's like yes and no, but I learned a lot.
Yes.
Counterclockwise.
Knowing is half the battle.
If Grandma comes up behind us, the reaction is to say howdy.
Go for it. It's like, it's staring at you and then saying it's too massive.
22 first to hit.
That will hit.
And then 18 for the second one.
Okay, so you're hitting the first man first?
I'm just gonna swipe at him with
Okay.
these huge claws.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna swipe at him with these huge claws.
Yeah, okay,
And then that
so-
second guy is gonna get a second. It's because it's actions, right? So I can do the extra attack on that.
No, you just get the one.
Never mind.
You get 3.
Wait.
So if you have
Your
two
first
attacks,
action
your first
has
one?
2 attacks.
Mhm.
The second only
is
is-
hasted action, only 1 attack.
Okay, perfect. So then I can do the 2 attacks first time, and then the hasted attack.
Yes.
There it is. So
Alright.
I know there was 3.
So go ahead and roll damage for the first one.
One to hit is 23.
The last one, 23. Okay, so all 3 hit. Roll damage for the first one.
So good.
As you rake your claws against this man's poor, frail body.
15 for the first hit.
Destroy him.
7 for the second hit. So that person got 22 magic claw damage.
The first person got 22 damage?
Yeah.
So 15 plus 7?
Yeah. And then the last one got 11.
11 damage. Okay.
And they're magical weapons. Because the
so,
grandma's not from this
grandma,
world.
as you see grandma just transform into this creature and just rake across one guy, you see just with how many claws do you have on one hand?
8 is a
claws?
conservative number.
That's so many.
So 1,
Because
2,
I
3, 4,
think
5, 6,
some of
7,
them
8.
double up.
You see one.
They're for
one man's
burrowing.
body just gets sliced into 8 different sections. As he kind of pancakes and stacks on himself as he lands on the floor.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah. And the same thing happens with the second man. As you see smoldering and burning, and then just slice straight through them, and again, just pancakes on top of each other.
I love that when they do that in cartoons and things with big fish and they so good.
As you go and rake the third one there in the back, and he seems to take the brunt of it as you rake most of his armor on the front. But you see pieces of flesh and blood. Jesus Christ, these guys are dead here. He's dead. He's dead. Yeah. Okay, Grandma, that's your turn.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's Grandma. Next turn is, I believe, to be. Oh, hey, it's the bandits' turn. Those 4 are gone. They're not there. This one is like, holy shit.
Oh fuck!
This ain't worth it, and he starts running.
That's
Not wise.
fair.
No, yeah, he bolts off. He bolts off the map here.
Poor
He's
guy.
gone. Yeah, you can see him kind of running off in the distance.
Are we
Very
out of the
visible.
ship?
We're gonna chase him down.
Yeah.
I am.
Okay.
No runners, no survivors. They've seen
The other
Grandma.
bandits aren't doing anything. Ricky, it's your turn.
Are they just look like straight bandits?
Yeah, yeah. They
Okay.
look like their faces are covered with like bandanas. They have some, messed up leather armor here and there.
Okay.
It doesn't look like they're doing too well for themselves.
Does one of them appear to be the leader?
He ran.
Yeah. No, you see the one in the back. One of them just like kind of staring. His armor's a bit better.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like clamber up over to that guy and
Okay.
use my rope of entanglement.
Okay.
Wrestle him.
Wrestle him, and you can't do anything because he's incapacitated.
Yes.
Ridiculous spell. Knock that in. Yeah. Okay.
It's on the ban list now.
And the 3. That's Ricky. That's your turn. Miles. It's your turn.
Guys, I think these are just like bandits.
And
It's like bandits.
shot me with a fucking arrow.
Okay.
Three there. It's Miles. It's your turn.
Oh, sick.
If you
How
don't have
far
anything
is
else,
the
Ricky.
one that's running away?
The
currently?
one he's about from you. Probably a good 100 feet or so. As he double dashed and just ran.
Love that game.
It's a great game.
Double dash. He's 100 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
Do it, wizard.
Okay.
Go fast.
I'm
Gotta go
gonna.
fast.
No, not again. I'm gonna move up. Range is 90 feet. So
Okay.
I'm gonna move the 10.
You can
And I'm
just
just
reach
gonna
in there.
chromatic orb him.
Okay, go ahead and either roll the hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you see, Miles just shoot up this brightly colored orb of various colors. These bright, brilliant lights shoot off into the distance, and you trace it. And it is to hit. That will definitely hit. You see these orbs kind of resonate and fly through and make their way and impact straight into the back of this man who's running away. And damage is
It's gonna be fire damage. Let's just keep flavor.
okay.
15 points of fire
15.
damage.
Yeah, as you see his back explode with fire damage. You just see just a blast of reddish energy, and the body just hit the floor.
No one runs from Miles.
No one runs from any of your characters.
Alright, and yeah, if back at the top of the round, if whoever wants to just freaking destroy these 3 is Ruby.
So we'll look at Ruby and be like, what do we do?
Well, they can't really fight back right now. It feels weird to just murder them.
Yeah, it feels kind of bad.
I don't like the feeling of just straight up murdering these people.
Yeah, we incapacitated him.
I tied this one up.
Wait.
The
What is
fireball,
the
to be
problem?
honest, escalated this more than I thought. I guess these guys aren't worth it.
Yeah.
We're trying to attack
No,
us.
like I don't blame you, but I'm saying me
confused.
coming out, I thought we were about to have a pretty big fight,
it
but
was like
this went really smoothly. Like,
small men. That.
anyways, did you want to just tie them up and then kick them and see what they want?
Yes.
I'm gonna grab one by the leg and drag him into the forest.
Oh, Jesus.
Wouldn't that wake him up?
Yeah, he's allowed to fight.
Oh,
He's not going to be able to do anything. At this point. What do you do with the other 2 men that are there?
I will tie up the one guy who's there as Grandma.
I tie up the other one.
Okay, so you
That's
have
so
now
lucky.
3 men in your possession, tied up.
We have these 3
I
men.
walk up and I'm just like, and I try to dispel stuff.
One tarnation.
Oh God, where did Grandma go? Ricky, you're gonna feel real dizzy for a hot sec.
What?
And the
It's like, yeah,
haze ends.
as the haze
Ah!
Grandma, wherever you are, you fall flat on your
Yeah.
face for 6 seconds.
She
as,
doesn't
the
know
man,
that.
as that happens, the man tries to scramble away, but you easily re-grab him after that.
He thought he had
Uh.
a chance, and that's
Yeah.
what was fun.
So were you guys like What was the plan?
To rob you
Why did you shoot my friend?
because we were gonna kill him and take whatever he had on his person.
That's not nice.
Yeah, I mean,
Look where that guy is. And I point to like the two other men that have been sliced into
like
That's been
sashimi.
eviscerated.
That's
One
not,
man is on fire in the distance.
Grandma's gonna come back after a little bit, you know,
just
smattered.
Oh Jesus!
And she's gonna come and just stand behind Ricky and stare at these men who are tied up.
Yeah, I see that this was a bad idea. Mm-hmm.
Why do like so many robbers think that the correct way to rob someone is to kill them? Have you ever heard just like holding someone up? I thought that was the classic way to rob.
Well, I don't know where you're from, but I figure that looting a dead body is easier.
Was it though? Was it really?
I'm pretty sure we also struck first.
Wait. Let me see if it's easier. And I rifle the dead people.
Alright, yeah, you rifle through the dead people. You find 3 pieces of like just destroyed leather armor. You find maybe a total of like 3 gold pieces. It's mixed with silver and copper. A couple daggers here. You have 2 crossbows now. About 30 or so crossbow bolts.
You see Miles do the duck and roll.
You were shot 2 crossbows in the air at once.
It's just like thunk. Alright.
I'll keep one. And just throw the other one aside.
Okay, I see what point it is.
Super easy, I say in the distance.
You guys can just like off now.
Well, wait. If they've been running around killing people, then maybe they're wanted in a town. We could turn them in for a bounty.
Oh yeah, you guys were funny.
Now you're speaking my language.
I don't know.
Alright,
Where are you from? You have a very particular accent.
Yeah, well, I mean, I came here kind of seeking refuge after my, town was kind of destroyed.
Don't give me that fucking sad bullshit story. Listen.
My town was destroyed and I'm killing people.
Alright, fine. I just wanted some, extra coin to buy some pretty things for a lady, but whatever.
Yeah, by killing someone.
Alright, well, let's secure our bounty now. Hey, we're heading on. Yes.
I say we take their boots first, though.
Okay.
Tie up. Their boots.
I start dragging the leader back towards the cart.
Grandma turns back into
I'll remove all their
Grandma.
boots and put them on my back.
Yeah, okay, you have. Yeah, like, even with the dead guys, you have like 5 pairs of boots right now.
Nice.
No, I don't take the dead person's boots. I only take boots from alive.
Only the living do I take their boots.
You have 2 pairs of, like, shiny leather boots, and one of them are, average leather boots from the leader.
Nice.
Cool.
How close? Do you guys know how close we are to the nearest town?
You guys are. Oh, are you talking about in the game?
I speak to everyone, including Nix, if he happens to know.
You guys don't have a map yet.
Hey, Miles, how are you doing? You good? With the whole holes in your body?
We point at the arrow sticking out your shoulder.
It's like a tiny little hand. I'm like,
it's like a good like 3 inches.
I cast Cure Wounds at level 3.
Okay.
You don't need to though. We're gonna go to sleep soon. I forgot. I think I was doing everything on adrenaline. Ow.
Yeah, it starts to sting a lot now.
You should probably have somebody take it out.
Grandma pushes it through instead of punches.
Oh, chuck a level 4 spell?
Yeah, we're gonna go to sleep soon. Who gives a fuck?
Level 4, you're healed up to full. Yeah,
Someone said this
kind of pops
episode's all
out
about a
as
football.
you,
I don't want to be associated with that, but at least like we have our niche, you know.
You need to stop talking about shoes.
We got high heels, boots, little toes.
Don't fucking worry about
Okay,
it.
I'm fine. Whatever. Yeah.
As the arrow comes in the head, you're good.
Oh, thanks.
Alright, and yeah, as Nyx pulls out a map, you're about a day away from Minamo Crossing.
Cool. We could just drop them off there.
God, I hate that city so much.
I think. Well, first I'm gonna start dragging the incapacitated men into the cart, and I'm
Okay.
gonna find like loose scrap and just shove it in their mouths.
Okay, you're bound and gag
Blindfold
them.
Yeah.
Blindfold them. The entire.
I essentially
thing.
hog tie all of them in the back of the cart.
Alright.
And then while they're in there, I just pour a bunch of webs on them.
Okay.
Spider Grandma.
We have to sit in this cart too, and now there's you. It's disgusting.
No, it's comfy.
No.
Watch.
Do you
And she
see
just,
how...
like,
It's all stuck.
You said we're about a day from Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
You can walk if you don't want to be in the spider cart.
No, I'll stay here.
You feel free.
I cast prestidigitation on you, and I clear a little spot for you where it's out of the way. There you go.
Thank you, Ruby.
I'll just go sit up front with Nyx.
Okay, you sit up in front with Nyx.
Playing for everybody.
I'm telling them stories in the back.
I'm accompanying with like dramatic music.
Yeah, you tell stories to the bound and gagged captives and the rest of the people here as you do eventually make your way back to Minamo Crossing.
In the morning.
In the morning, yeah.
We sleep.
You sleep, yeah.
We finish our
definitely.
night's rest.
You make your way to Minamo Crossing and you turn them in for a bounce. You get like 10 silver.
Total?
Yeah.
Aww.
Like, the notorious
But how much
bandit
does the
gang.
boots sell for?
The boots, the crappy ones sell for 3 copper each, and the average one 6 copper.
It just made 8,000 gold, and now we're pinching
Well, hey,
pennies
everybody.
over here.
2 silver each.
Alright.
Smacking on the ground. Well, upset that I couldn't have them as a meal.
There's a silver extra. I sold the boots.
Cool.
I think killing them would have been more reward than the gold that I just received.
Listen,
Didn't you?
This just means this hat has
More
paid
killing.
for itself.
Gold.
Howdy.
Just
2 silver.
You guys, you did so much work on this here. You just keep that, honey. I say to Zane as he's like, I sold the boots. Oh, it's okay.
You can get it. It's fine, Zane.
I carried them all the way over here, and I took them to a store.
That's your special
Yeah.
one.
Oh, honey.
We don't need the battle map anymore.
Yeah.
We killed
That
them.
ended very quickly.
They
Yeah,
died.
this is what
Behind
happens
us.
when you stack a bunch of
Behind us.
NPCs close together when you have
And
a
the
wizard.
fireball.
That's the important of not clustering in combat.
Don't clump, everybody.
Don't clump.
Or stand in lines. It may not look like a
We've
clump.
learned this lesson many times.
You'll fucking die.
Someone will literally die.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And yeah, you...
Like a Christian.
Christian.
Hell yeah.
Anyway.
I will die. Yes, you now made your way back to Minamo Crossing.
Oh,
As,
hey. Oh, sorry. Continue.
oh yeah, as you continue on through and you pass your way into the main square, you do notice a portion of the Nobles District area where you had attended this festival. It seems like there are a bit more guards there stationed out in the front and are fully checking anyone who goes in and out of that Nobles area. As you're continuing on through towards the center square here. It is getting a bit later in the night, but
Do you guys remember? Well, I mean, Miles, you wouldn't. There was. Do everybody else remember? Remember that one time when we were watching a guy exercise the river? That one dude named Tiana?
Yes.
Apparently, somebody tried to kill him. I saw it on the notice board back in Broken Fork.
That's unfortunate.
You did say this earlier, though, right? Or is this a different thing?
Oh yeah, you were there for that.
you pass another notice board and it's the same.
I just want to make sure I'm not crazy.
No, you were there for that. That's
And-
right.
I reach and I pull one out.
Yeah, you pull one out, and these ones, after a few more days and more accounts of witnesses, it seems like the sketches of the assailants seem to have been, a bit more detailed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it does specifically look to be either like a halfling or gnomish fellow with kind of a rounder looking face. A bit obscured, but the other two behind him would be like taller elven looking people.
Do we recognize them, perhaps? As perhaps being inside of a certain tavern, fancy tavern that we all
Fancy Tavern, as you are seeing this witness account, yes, they look fairly familiar as a three-piece band of some sort.
Hey, didn't we see these guys? I thought we saw those guys at that fancy inn.
I just tear it up. I keep tearing it up.
Are you okay?
No. Yep. we're fine.
You went
Who are
part
we
of there.
talking about?
Hey, Ruby. Let's go get an ice cream and not talk about this. I can tell you a story about a song I know that Rox taught me.
I don't
know what's happening.
I'm gonna wait until they walk away.
I take his
Let me
hand.
go get
I
ice
go
cream.
catatonic. I'm just kind of like cat.
Okay.
Yeah.
We went to a tavern. Actually, no, you weren't there. You weren't there. Oh God, none of you were there.
What happened?
That's why
We
we're
went-
like, what happened?
Well, one time we were at a festival. It was like a little festival that the nobles were having here, and we came in and we got to. I won a prize. I won one of those
Can I pause you for a second, Ricky?
Yeah.
I've known you a long time, and I've never said this, but punctuation is very important.
Okay.
Can you add a period every so often?
Sure.
Thanks.
So we went to a festival. Period. And there was a carnival game that I played, comma, and I won a prize, period, which was to talk to this guy who was an exorcist, period.
This sucks. Please stick
Wow,
on
I
the
can
period.
follow
And while we were
you
there,
for once.
and while we were there were these guys who were playing in a band, like they were playing music there, and there were these two big guys and this one shorter dude. And Ruby started acting really weird, and then he and Jade. Oh, you never met Jade. She was really nice, but Ruby and Jade left to go do something. I don't really know. But me and Grandma went to go talk to this guy. You guys were asleep, but they were playing at that hotel, and I guess they tried to kill the exorcist.
And Ruby started acting weird.
But who are they?
I don't know. Well, I mean, he did. I didn't know it was about that. He just started acting weird, and he didn't say anything to me. And then he and his sister left, and they just said they had to go deal with something. And then she left town like the next day.
He didn't say anything to you.
Nope. I'm pretty positive. I'm pretty positive.
Are you sure? Because I'm
The more that you're asking me, the less positive I'm becoming.
Because I'm feeling her ghost inside of me, and I feel like maybe she might have told you something before she left town about her brother acting real strange.
Nothing's coming to mind.
Oh no, says her ghost through my body. That's a big oof. Well, that sucks, I guess.
I mean, maybe it was linked together. Maybe it was like maybe he knew them.
Maybe.
Like it feels like I should be remembering something the more you think of it, but no, it's just gone.
Well, that's unfortunate, I'm sure.
Don't worry, that happens to me like every day.
I know. I've been traveling with you for a year. Remember that one time you forgot where the cart was?
Listen, it was definitely parked behind that shop. I guarantee it. I don't care if we found it somewhere else. It was behind that shop.
Sure.
Anyway, I just think that's kind of weird.
Well, do you think that are they seekers? Because Ruby knows seekers. What if they're seekers and they were trying to kill somebody?
I know zero
That's
about
fair.
the Catman.
Can we...
Particularly. Because he feels like he's beyond face. So, I don't know anything about his history. I just feel like that is a connection. If a man walked into a place, saw some people freaked out and left, and then did the same thing just now upon seeing a photo of them on the wall.
Probably.
So apparently, though, we don't ask because Grandma took him away.
Can we ask? I mean, we literally just had a whole session of here's all our baggage.
I mean,
And
not-
there's
I
all
can
our
ask.
baggage.
I'm good at talking to people. Yeah, I'm great at talking to people.
This tall. I makes it sound like I don't really care about.
I can do it in a different tone. Is this not a good tone? I can do it in a different tone.
No, I remember that Ruby said that he actually liked reading. So I think that's a good idea.
I can talk to him.
You go
Go for it.
Okay.
And Grandma are sitting there eating some ice cream.
We're at a cafe,
Mm-hmm.
eating some ice cream, and I'm just like, I'm sorry that just kind of snuck up again. Yeah.
Again.
They're gonna ask you why you are like this whenever you're around that person. And I just got you out of there so that they didn't do it while you felt this way. But if you want to tell me, I can tell them when would be a good time to talk.
Relationship. Baxter. And loved very. We went to the same school together, and that's when I was a kid. And we're both short. We're both looking. It drew a lot of attention. We
together, and friends for very long. And that became fell in love. It wasn't until I was studying to be better art. They chose my college. It was small. It was just kind of like it was just like you can't do this, huh? Oh, that's okay. At least I'm here for you. And then it just started getting worse and worse, and it was just like every day was a different thing. Every day was walking on eggshells. I just didn't know what to do anymore. If I served his tea the wrong way, he would just tell me I'm a fucking idiot. If I looked at him funny, he would say that anybody was lucky at all to love me. And it just got worse. And then one day he just disappeared. He said he didn't want to be with me anymore. How could anyone be with me? And then he left. And that was it. That was it. I got my life together. Thank God after that. I met more people. They showed me that I could be better. That I am worthy of being here. That I fought hard and that I'm here. But every time I see him, I can't. I can't.
That's an impossible feeling. That sorrow and that emptiness. And thank you for sharing that with me, Ruby. Because I want you to feel as I see you. I've only known you for so little time, but your confidence now is not a lie. It's not some bravado. I can see a fire in you. Chaotic little man. Much like myself. And I know what it's like for people to call you an abomination and a monster and be run out of your own skin. And that person doesn't control you anymore. But you will still feel this way, and that is okay because you are healing. And I'll be here to help you with that. That's why we're having chocolate ice cream. Because the path to healing starts with the stomach. And then it starts in friendship. And then we kill the motherfucker. Once you're ready, of course. And then we don't have to do that. Violence solves so little. It sure is fun, but
I just want to hear him say that he actually loved me, and it wasn't just a ruse.
Oh.
That's it. That's all I need, I think.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. And when we see him next, if you give me the permission, I'll get him for you.
Well, we'll see. Maybe we won't see him again, considering that he failed this assassination. I thought they taught him better than that. I'm gonna need more ice cream.
Oh, let's go get the bourbon ice cream.
Okay.
It's like 2 in the afternoon. Let's go crazy.
Okay. Let's do that, Grandma.
And I hug you real tight.
She hugs you way stronger than a woman her age should be able to do it. Cracks your back.
Excellent.
In like 5 spots. It's great.
Excellent. As Ruby has like tears forming at the edge of his eyes.
Alright. You guys continue having your ice cream.
I left to go find them.
You guys can find, yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, you pretty much just walk about the streets and you do eventually find them sitting outside in the cafe. I'm just having mounds and mounds of ice cream.
Hi guys.
Oh.
Hey, what's up?
I just kind of want to make sure everything's okay.
Yep, everything's fine.
Ice
Okay.
cream?
Yeah, I'll have ice cream.
Where's the gang?
Where's everybody else?
I don't know. I kind of just left.
I blow the horn.
I just kind of. Well, I was trying to tell them what I remembered about when we were last here and what happened, but it turns out that I don't remember most of it because lots happened.
Yeah, it's been a time.
It's been a time.
Mhm.
But I just want to make sure that you're okay.
Yep.
Because it seems like you knew.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Thanks for asking.
I'm glad. I want you to be okay.
Thanks.
Are you gonna be okay?
No!
Okay.
But that's okay.
You will be okay. And she hits you upside the back of the head.
It's just...
We had a good talk, Ricky. And he still has a lot, inside him. So we're at a good place.
All right.
Just don't push it.
I won't.
We're good.
Can I ask like a yes or no question?
Sure.
Do you know these people?
Yes. Well, one of them.
I have an idea. Would you mind if I tried to channel somebody to help in this conversation?
Go for it.
Alright, and I reach into my bag and pull out a green stone. And I lean back and put it on my forehead with my palms up. And I think about Jade super hard. Does it work? Who knows? I think we just need a little bit of insight. I want to seance this.
Go for it.
Roll.
You're summoning the spirit of the non-dead Jade. As
It's
far
gonna
as
be
you
like
know.
in that Courage the Cowardly Dog episode where little Shirley does the thing where she like is calling spirits, so her body's just like a phone. It's like
roll a straight. Ooh, let me get roll. Just roll straight wisdom.
Can it be gay wisdom?
Gay wisdom.
What about pan wisdom?
Pan wisdom.
16.
Alright, as you
Longest pause for math ever.
as you place the stone in your hand, look up and begin to meditate, you feel something. Not really, actually. No. Nothing really pops up.
I thought it would work.
That's okay. No worries.
Second yes or no question.
Okay, pushing it.
You want a hug?
Yes. And I hug you.
I give great hugs.
Thanks.
Nice one.
Excellent warm hugs.
Alright, so as you were spending here the afternoon in Minimo Crossing, is there anything else you'd like to do before either finding an inn to stay for the
Ricky's
night?
a no hug guy.
Or
Where's my
continuing
hug?
on?
Do you want one?
No. I'm making fun of you.
Are the three of us just sitting in the square like, where did they go?
I wish you guys would just come along.
You eventually just walk on through and you see them hugging in the middle of this
I
cafe.
feel like we're up to something now.
No, get some ice cream. We got like 3 pounds of it.
Every flavor
In 3 pounds?
ever made on this table before us.
Oh.
And we've got about 5 minutes till the sun hits it, so let's go!
As you scarf down ice cream. Yeah. Alright. Well, yeah. You guys just spend your day here in Nemo Crossing, scarfing down ice cream here in this cafe, and just healing after everything that's happened, saying what you needed to say about you yourselves and how you wish to proceed. And we shall save that for next time, yes?
Sure.
Alright. Well, thank you for joining us. Thank you again, everyone here who's within the chat. If you're just joining us, sorry. But
Good morning.
we shall see you all next time. We had this little, had a little talking episode after what just happened the last few sessions. But the next time we'll be playing will be in 2 weeks' time. So
16th.
the 16th of February is the next time we'll be
A
playing.
Valentine's Day episode.
Ooh.
There you go.
Who's gonna
ready.
fuck?
Ready for some romance on the road, everyone?
We know.
Shut
All
the
right.
fuck up. Shut shut your damn mouth.
All right. Well, thank you all again for joining us. We'll see you all next time. Hope you enjoyed it, and bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Howdy.
Mary says bye.
Mary says bye, but she's gone. But she
Sam
says bye.
Should we leave in the chat for this?